This is part 2 of our series of Get to Know the Gamers. I had asked all my buddies to pick their top 10 games to come on here and talk about. Dennis went around 20 games, so he went he doubled his. Phil lost count. So, we're not going to go into great detail about every single game, but you are going to sell us on each series and then...
Yeah, pretty much.
Pinpoint or focus on certain games,
Got a few games
in the collection, in each series that you really, really like.
Yeah, basically, it's just... There's a lot of games here that I've been playing for a very long time. Some I haven't even finished in the last 20 years.
What?
That's right.
Let's talk about this right now, because you told me earlier you finished something last night.
Oh yeah.
Is that the first time you finished it?
It's the first time.
The first time you finished it. All right. Well, let's talk about that right now.
All right. You want me to start with
Let's start with that. That's a good starting point.
All right. So, Phantasy Star 3
on the Sega Genesis.
What a horrible game.
Great start.
So bad.
Mike's online and he said, "Hey guys, LMAO, I thought I was bad." Yeah.
Oh,
Mike. 10 games, Mike.
I just got done telling Phil. I said, "Well, Dennis went over by double." I said, I looked at Phil and I said, "Do you realize what you're doing to Mike right now?" He had on paper. He had it written on paper. I think it was
it's going to change.
10 or 12 games. And this is going to go crazy. Back up the truck to the garage. We're going to bring him in.
I could have went more, but...
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, Phantasy Star 3. I started playing that. I was in high school, so that was 2003 maybe. I started playing that.
So it's a short game.
I was only 13 then.
It's the slowest RPG.
Very, grindy?
Grind.
I'll be right up front there. I haven't played any of the Phantasy Star series at all myself.
There's just so many parts where it doesn't tell you where to go. You get like a piece for your robot to transform into like a submarine. But there's only one spot where you can go with the submarine. And it doesn't even tell you where it is. You have to hug a river, and then all of a sudden you transform and get transported to this magical land. And it's just...
What do you get?
You get another character.
And that helps with what?
Then you can keep going in the game.
Oh.
But there's the last...
So you do need this.
For what? What do you mean?
To kind of complete the whole game, right? You do need the submarine.
Yeah. You do need the submarine. You need... I think there's generations. So once you finish your first character, then you choose your wife. Then you have a kid. And depending who your wife is, then you have a different kid. Changes the world a little bit.
Don't we know that?
And that's the whole game. You do 3 generations, but it's just so bad. I can't...
Did you buy this at Spin It?
Yeah, I did.
I looked at this...
I think I paid 40 for it.
Yes, I looked at the exact same game, and I almost bought it myself. Yep.
But,
to think, Scott almost bought it, and you almost didn't get the chance
You saved me how many hours of gaming?
Oh, a lot. At the end, I was just using a guide because I just wanted to get through it. I just wanted the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
just
good.
Just to say, I completed it, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
So,
I mean, the only way you would play that game is if you would have played the rest of them.
So you played 1 and 2 all the way through.
I played 1, 2.
Now you've played 3 all the way.
I played 3. I played 4.
Have
also.
you played 4 already?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not doing it in sequence there.
Ta-da!
4 is amazing. There's not a lot of people that played it, and it's a shame.
They got to 3 and they were like,
the series is dead to me.
Killed the series.
Yeah.
But 4 is an amazing game. Like it gets really close to Final Fantasy 6, which, a lot of people go crazy for it. Not me. I prefer Phantasy Star 4. That's my game.
That's your game.
But, this is expensive.
I have seen that before.
So Phantasy Star 2 with the hint book.
Ooh.
And
see,
got the books.
Oh, wow.
This is the collector in me that really I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I even have almost all the map.
Almost?
What happened?
Is it ripped?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
$19.99.
It actually got a lot of use.
But this, I've actually looked recently on eBay, and I've seen one copy for like $1,200.
Holy snap!
But I mean, this.
That's not the actual value of it, but it's so rare.
No, but this right here, you hardly ever see it, and it's a guide through the whole game.
Basically a strategy
And,
guide,
like,
right?
Like, look, there's pencils everywhere. It's just to know where to go. And this is one of the very few RPGs that I had to get a guide because it was just too hard.
That is
It was
super
really-
cool.
It's hard.
You just
'Cause
got
you get
into
lost.
starting to collect guides.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
got into
Amazing.
collecting guides.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome.
And if there is anybody that does want to play the Fancy Star, grab this. It has all 4 of them on them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've actually seen that a few times and
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Have
passed
that?
on it. No, I've passed on it, but I didn't
You
really
suck.
take the time to read.
Yeah.
Sorry,
There- I mean,
but I
there's-
actually didn't take the time to look at back. Oh, they got Streets of Rage back there. They got
Yeah.
Sonic.
Like, there's a lot of Genesis collections, but this is the only one that
Golden
includes
Axe.
one, Fancy Star 1. Because it's not a
Okay.
Genesis game, it's a Master System game.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you were saying that to us
Yeah,
earlier.
it's
True.
very good. Awesome.
Now the first one, I hear, like I watch a lot of Happy Gamer Console guy, and he raves about it, loves it.
Actually.
Mike's on to just shit on your game. He said he doesn't like them at all.
I know you don't.
Whoa!
That's why you should play them.
Starting out hot
see,
there.
So Fancy Star is the first old school RPG I've ever really played. So with these old school dungeon crawlers,
Oh, that's awesome!
you've got to make your own maps.
Yes.
So I still have my maps from way back in the day.
Yes. Do you know what? I buy games now, and I've been lucky enough to find people's notes tucked in behind the manual in games and stuff there, and it's
Some
awesome.
people even had their warranty card or whatever.
Yes,
and-
and then some people are stupid enough to leave their receipts in there with a lot of information stuff.
Yes. Hopefully you
Oh,
don't
look at
still
that.
have that credit card.
Oh, this is my Guitar Hero.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love that you still have those.
I like it too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Donkey Kong Country.
Well, Mike,
all kinds of stuff.
you're missing out on some awesome pale ale.
Very good, Mike.
Very, very good.
I'm drinking.
More for me.
Jen is even drinking some good old-fashioned beer.
It's not a Rattler. It's not rum, but it's beer.
Yeah.
I'm being a big girl.
So yeah,
Mhm.
if you want to play some great old school RPGs, I mean, I wouldn't even consider 4 an old school RPG. It's great as it is. It's not too hard. It's not hard to
right up
get
my
through
alley.
dungeon.
How much
mean-
grinding is there in that? Because that's
I
my
mean,
pet peeve there for the grinding.
There's grinding for sure.
The last one I tried to play was Xenogears, and I got irritated with the grinding there to it.
That's
there.
a hard game.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
got
finished
irritated and I quit. I got it on my Vita and I was on the airplane playing that and I was ready
Oh,
to jump.
yes.
I was ready to, no parachute, I was ready to go.
Yeah, and you need to learn the techniques and do the combos.
Yeah.
Was I playing that at all? What was I playing
You didn't
on
play
the airplane?
Xenogears. I don't know what you tried.
You played.
You had the PSP, I had
You
the
had
Vita.
put something on PSP for me, and I was like, I can't do this. It's super annoying.
I don't remember
I
what you
shut it
tried.
off.
I don't remember.
So yeah, that's Fancy Star. Highly recommended from me. I love it. Ever since I played the first one, that's where I started going back to older RPGs, and
Yeah.
it just
Now,
opened so
let
many.
me open up a can of worms here.
Give her.
I will ask you the differences. Compare your Final Fantasies and your Phantasy Stars. If I were to go and pick up,
I'd recommend Final Fantasy for you, for sure.
yeah,
Not Fancy Star. Unless you play 4.
why?
Because, well, I mean, Fancy Star 3, I mean, Fancy Star 1 is 86.
I don't mind the old games. I don't mind old graphics as long as it's
Yes.
The graphics are actually pretty
as
good.
long as the gameplay is good and the story's good. You know,
But it's a grind fest.
I don't like grind.
So
I don't
you
want to
won't-
grind and
you
grind and
won't like
grind.
it.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you don't have maps,
Oh yeah.
you got to make your own. Although
Yeah.
That could be rough.
they did re-release it on the Switch.
You'll have to
and
like photocopy your friggin' maps and then
Maybe he doesn't
Copyright,
email them
want
to
to
me.
share.
There.
Copyright.
Email them to me or something.
Yeah.
But the Switch version auto maps it. So as you move, it makes the map for you.
Ooh, that's
was-
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
On the Switch?
Yeah, on the Switch.
That's the way you might need to play it then.
Yeah, it's the
Do
best.
you know
way
how
to play it.
difficult it is to collect for the Switch?
I know.
I don't think there's a physical edition though.
Oh, so it's only digital.
Only digital.
Yeah.
Might be $10.
Scott, it doesn't matter because if you can't get a physical copy, if it's not available, you.
You have a Master
You don't-
System. Just get the original.
Oh God. Ouch!
It's like 150.
My wallet hurts.
Yeah, Jen, it's only 150.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Any other
I
pile I,
didn't
should
wanna-
go on?
Oh,
You go with
when
what
I
feels
think
right.
of Phil, I think of this pile right here. So let's just jump right into that. Because I know this is not the... Mike might think of a different stack, but this is what I think of because I've seen you play. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yep. Everybody says it.
Yeah.
And you beat it.
I've never finished this one.
I can't even talk to you right now.
What are you even doing here?
It's hard, man. The original Battletoads. I mean, I never really owned as a kid. I've only bought this one
Yeah.
about a year ago.
I know, because you sent me a message there.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
bump. Did you get that at the parlor?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. See,
was-
that's weird how I remember
Yeah, 30 bucks.
where
Yeah.
you bought games.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Battletoads and Battlemaniacs on Super Nintendo, I've had it
Yes, I've seen
for
you
a
play
very
that.
long time, and I've pretty much mastered it. I can finish it in less than half an hour.
Oh my
which
God.
is really good in my
It would
opinion.
take me like half my
Yeah,
life.
well, you know what? It's the same with the
Well,
Nintendo games. The hard
the-
Nintendo games, once you figure them out,
Yeah.
they're
That's
not
true.
long games.
That's true.
Pretty sure
They're
the
just
world
hard.
record is like 22 minutes. So
Wow.
you know,
You gotta step up your game.
I know.
Yeah.
Get good or get out, huh?
Yeah.
And the Game Boy.
Awesome. Do you have a preference?
Oh yeah, Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just lots of nostalgia. I remember when I first bought it, we went inside a tent, we grabbed a TV, and we played all night,
Oh really?
and we still didn't finish it.
Oh man.
But you know what?
But the
Those
next
all-nighters
day-
there,
Oh, yeah.
those are some of the most
Yeah,
memorable
yeah.
gaming
I did the
nights
same
there.
thing with
Yeah.
Double Dragon 2, which was
That's in my top 5.
I
there.
almost put that in my list, but I got Battletoads.
You got Battletoads instead.
I like Battletoads.
Love Double Dragon. Love Double. Okay.
I did.
Last
not
time
know
we
that.
played it here, though, I kind of sucked at it.
What game?
Double Dragon 2. And I remember
Well,
you got
I did
past,
finish it.
and you got to you got to
Yeah.
the end there, and I was telling you,
Yeah,
no, do
yeah,
this.
yeah,
I
you
couldn't
helped me out
remember.
with it.
I helped you with the last guy, and I don't know why, but I remember there's like a pattern to how you move, and you suck them in.
Scotty J Retro said he still hasn't beat Battletoads.
It's
No, like,
brutal.
There's not a lot of people that beat it.
No.
It's a hard game.
It's a hard game. It's really hard.
I haven't
But I
even
mean-
tried it.
That's also what I like about it. I'm still playing it today.
Well,
I'm
know
not there yet.
Yeah, I know you love
I like a challenge.
hard games. So
Well, what did you
I
tell
actually
me?
had you play a game right before we turned on the camera here on the Switch.
Yeah.
Volgar.
Volgar, the Viking. That
Yeah, yeah.
sounds like me. I'm vulgar.
I think that's why we downloaded it. You were making Viking
Viking
beer,
beer.
and you had to play a Viking game, and that's why we downloaded
Good
it.
team.
It's good. It's tough though. I don't know if it's
Oh, it's hard.
hard, but it's
No, I mean,
it's tough.
I mean, memorization. Just
Yeah.
I mean, old school. That's what games used to be. It's just
Yeah.
you memorize the levels and.
Good though, eh?
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed
was
it.
Good.
Kind
I
of like
enjoyed
grade
it.
11
I had a
math.
little bit of a hard
Indie,
time with
indie
the.
style.
Yeah, the controls.
They're a
I had
little funky.
Yeah, a little bit. I wish
Not
they'd be
too
tighter,
bad.
but
Yeah.
Mike actually finished it once and never played it again, so he's better than you.
Vulgar?
No.
I don't believe him because I got to see him do it.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Yeah, I
He,
think so.
He doesn't
he-
have it on video. It never happened.
Mike, we do have a
Mike,
capture card here.
Start
We have
practicing,
an
buddy.
Elgato.
We'll put it.
Come on.
We'll
Mike.
live stream this. We'll
Me
do
and
it.
you, we should like 2-player finish that, because that makes it even harder.
Oh man.
Because you can hit each other.
Yes.
You can hit each other?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. I'd be killing everybody every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And myself.
That's what happens,
Yes.
and then you get mad, and then you just stop playing.
All right.
You're not my friend anymore.
Let's before we get into any more games, let's promote a friend of ours,
Oh.
Randy. He has
I
a
know if you
company
guys can-
called I Shirt Myself. So if you guys can see this, she loves the D&D, and
Love the D&D.
she does.
Or should it be the double D?
I love the double D.
I'm going to have to get like Nike Pump or something. No.
All All right, so
For me or you?
To make it double D.
next one.
You want me to pick?
Sure.
Oh, okay, we'll keep this biased. Oh. Well, when I think of Phil...
No, you already thought of Phil and you thought of Battletoads.
This
Actually,
would be-
I want to pick. I
All
want
right.
to pick.
You wanna
because
pick?
we had talked about this and I can't remember what I was going to say.
Oh.
There was something
Having a blonde moment.
that was relevant to me at the
This
time.
is being remade
Demon Souls.
on the PS5.
Got 2 copies.
Now, when we're talking about PS5, there are 2 games that I am sold on. Spider-Man
Yep.
and
The Village.
The Village,
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Sell me on this one. I've never played this one. Oh, ooh.
So
Just do it.
Sell me. I'm ponying up the dough
So,
to get this new. fucking
everybody
system.
knows Dark Souls. Well, almost everybody.
It's notorious.
It's notorious for being hard.
Yes.
I got this game at launch. So when it came out, nobody knew anything about it.
And still don't.
Oh,
Okay.
people know a lot about
Oh
this.
yeah.
But I
What
mean,
we were talking about Dark Souls.
it took me so long to figure stuff out. Like, I didn't know about the fast rolling until I got to the last boss, which is basically how you get good, is fast rolling.
Oh,
You gotta
can
get
I
good.
interject here for a sec? Because I remembered my thought. I know you guys said it was really hard. And then you had told me that you intentionally made it harder for yourself.
Well, not this one.
Not this
No,
one.
Dark
I think,
Souls-
was it this one?
Well, actually, Dark Souls 2 and 3, I made them really hard for me. Dark Souls 3, I went naked, with a big axe.
That's not what I want to see.
But I mean, so I had no armor for at least half the game. It was hard.
I'd be swinging a big hammer.
Dark Souls 2, my main weapon was a dagger.
I
So
can't
the
even
first,
You could at least called it a longsword.
so the first weapon you got, that was my main weapon for the whole entire game. I took down giant dragons with.
Poke, poke, poke.
Oh, it was painful, but I did it, and I never played it again.
Really? Yeah.
I never played it
It's
again.
just I gotta beat this challenge, and once I'm done,
But what I love about Demon Souls is, of course, when I played it, it was the first. Nobody knew anything about it, so there was no guides to it unless you got the collector's edition, which.
And you did.
Well,
Ooh.
I didn't get it at first, but I did find it after,
Oh, nice.
and you can see all the wear on it. I use this a lot. It shows you absolutely everything
That's
about
awesome.
the game. Yeah. I find Demon Souls, the way I categorize this, it's like an old school. I find it's very Megaman-ish.
Yeah?
oh yeah,
Because Demon Souls is the only one where you have a hub world, and you choose which level you want to go to, which, like Mega Man.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
then you go in, you do your boss, then you go back to the hub world, you choose your level again. I've always felt that it was why I really liked it. And difficulty, like, it's hard. And like,
Well, it's
do you want me to
notorious
spoil
for
some
being
stuff
hard.
here?
You can go right ahead. It
'Cause-
may entice
so-
me to do it.
So there's one character that you meet in level 3-2. Yurt the Silent Chief. So he's in a cage and he asks you to free him. So you can free him. He just comes out. He's like, "Oh, thank you. I'll meet you later," or whatever. He's like, "Well, right on." So then you go back to the hub
Seemed like
world.
a cool dude.
Yeah, and he has
guy.
really cool armor. Like, he's really cool looking. So then you go into the hub world, and then you talk to him, and then he starts talking about these assassination contracts and stuff like that, and you're like, what's up with this guy? So then you keep going through the game, then you come back, and you're like, hey, I'm missing some guys. Where's the priest guy? And then it's like, wait, my armor is gone. It's like, what's happening here? So slowly, he keeps killing off all the guys you kind of need.
It's like a murder mystery.
Yeah, so he can even kill off the girl that lets you level up.
Oh, you gotta love girls that level you up.
So if she goes, you pretty much have to restart the whole game.
Oh, man. So don't let him out of the cage.
You kill him right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right away.
Hey man, how's it going? Die, die, die!
Yeah, you open the cage and stab, 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 throw him off the cliff, and that's it. Take his armor.
Thanks for the cool armor.
Pro gamer tip right there, boys.
Yeah, it's
That might
So,
be helpful. I
there's
know we
also-
don't like to, but I mean, it's an old game, so it's not like it's a spoiler alert.
Yeah,
but
it's not
it's a spoiler alert for me,
It's
but
a-
I think I need that tip.
it's a help tip.
It's a help tip. Mike said he beat Battletoads years ago, so,
Sick.
while they were still,
Catch up.
on the tablet there, ting, 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 so he couldn't record it. And Scotty J. Retro says, are you guys planning on breaking last week's record with Phil? So 3 hours.
It's pretty obvious here.
He brought 82 games.
I don't know about the time. We're going to go as long as we're having fun and people are chatting it up, and as long as everybody's enjoying it.
Yeah.
And if Jen doesn't spill any drinks or I don't fall off any chairs, we're going to keep this thing going.
I'm sitting on the falling chair.
I'm not allowed to sit on that chair anymore.
No.
So.
And one last thing for the remake. So in the original, the levels that you choose, there's one level that is not accessible. It's the World of Giants. So I'm really hoping that the remake
accessible?
adds it. Because that'd be amazing.
That'd be
Because
nice.
this is the only Souls game that never had DLC.
See, I want to play it before the new one comes out because I'm kind of thinking I'd like to get it.
I need bathroom
Because,
break.
what?
I need a bathroom break already. I know.
Just
I've been drinking for 2 hours. Sorry, guys. They're entertaining people.
You suck.
I won't step on your games, Phil.
I don't trust him. Stop.
But
What the hell?
it'd be kind of hard to play Demon Souls now on PS3 because you can't play online.
Oh,
They
and
took it out.
Does the online help?
It can,
Yeah?
or make it harder.
Oh, well, we don't need it to be harder.
There's a give and take to it, so people can come into your world to help you out killing bosses and stuff,
Yeah.
or they can come into your world to try to kill you.
Oh, shit.
So
Well,
yeah.
they're going to kill me. If they come into my world to kill me, I'm dead. I'm going to die.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happened to me lots.
I really... I don't think we have Demon Souls. We have most of the Dark Souls, if
Dark
not all of them.
Souls.
And I know you guys talk about it so often, you and Mike, that I'm like, I gotta play it. I really feel like I have to play it by the end of the year. At least.
It's just a Soul series, basically. So all of this came from Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm.
And Bloodborne. The only one I haven't played is Sekiro, which I'm just waiting for a price drop on that.
Yeah, really expensive.
Well, it's been out for over a year and it's still $79.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's too much.
Was it on the Switch or something? Because those
No.
things never go down in price.
I think it's only on PS4.
Is it?
I could be wrong, but...
Just depends on the game whether it drops in price or not. But yeah. But you've played all the rest of them
Yeah.
and finished. Why are you doing that?
I
Good
finished all of them
Lord.
except for
I'm gonna leave it like
played
that.
Sekiro.
I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna leave it like that. I don't know why you would do that.
How many people we got watching here anyway?
We have 6 online.
All right. Well, if we got at least 6. Let's take a little quick pause here, and I want to ask everybody, what are you playing right now? I am playing. Well, me and Jen are playing. We're handing the controller back and forth. We're playing The Last of Us #2.
Alex even played a little bit of
And
it.
Alex even came down, and we had 3 of us handing the controller back and forth. And
We can't watch Alex play it.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
He like it's crazy the screen. He just goes and goes and goes. And I'm like, I literally said I'm getting dizzy watching you play.
And I'm saying this with the most love possible because
But he's
Alex,
way better at that than
he
me.
is.
Way
Alex
better.
has ADHD, so but nothing against people that have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I have it too. He plays like he has ADHD. That's how his character looks. I'm like, focus.
Focus.
He can't focus on nothing. It's just everywhere.
Yep.
It's everywhere. And I'm like, I can't play with you.
I'm playing by myself, actually, Batman Arkham Asylum, because Dennis told me off last week and told me I had to play it. So I finished Onimusha, and then I popped in Batman Arkham Asylum. The first time I played it was a 45-minute play. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then the next time I played it, I put a couple hours into it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm digging this. This is actually,
amazing.
this is really good. I'm really, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I put that one in next. Little girl, what are you playing?
I'm not playing anything right at the moment. I finished Resident Evil 4, like I said last time. And I finished it and I was like, I'm so happy I don't have to play games tonight. because it was so intense towards the end. I just kept saying it can't get harder. It cannot get harder. And then it kept getting harder. And I was just like,
She said that more than once.
Oh, shut up. I think if I don't want to spoil what I'm picking for next month, it's Modane Designs picks, so I'm going to leave it until we can get a video out.
Well, yeah, we're going to do a proper video on the pick.
Yes. But I think I might pick up Uncharted 3 to try.
Between?
Well, I got 10 days. So I can finish that in 10 days.
Yeah, I guess we work opposite shifts, so you have the whole evening.
Yeah.
And Phil, we know you just finished Phantasy Star 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of stuff.
What else have you played, or what do you plan on picking up next?
Ooh. I don't have any plans for what I'm picking up next.
You don't?
Really.
I actually have to plan ahead.
Oh, not me.
But that's my personality. I have to. I plan. I get up in the morning and I have my day planned.
Yeah,
No,
do.
seriously,
Yeah,
I'm bad. And sometimes I'll even like plan my whole week out ahead of time, and not just games. I'm talking like whole life. Like, it's bad.
Thursday morning for breakfast, I'm going to have.
Not to that extent there, but yeah, I kind of know what's going on. I knew we had a live stream today.
Yeah.
So I map out my whole day around this
did.
point.
We're like, okay, we have time in the morning to play some Last of Us 2, and we'll do that. Yeah. And
we're only about what?
We're still on day 1.
Well, I saw like 7 or 8 hours you were playing.
I think we're 7 hours for sure into it. There's a lot of scavenging so far.
Yes.
But there is some holy frig moments. So, yeah. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I am digging it, loving it so far. We may do a video of our first thoughts on it before we actually finish it. And I don't want to say too much other than that because it's a brand new game and I don't want to ruin it for anybody because I know myself, I was avoiding videos that were spoiling it.
Do you think you'll play it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Someday, I don't know when. I mean...
Well, my plan is I'm going to play it. I'm going to play
it.
Dennis is going to get a end of it. He's going to play it. And then after that...
You can get a end of it and you can play it.
Sure.
There you go.
So...
I'm down.
Well, I know...
I'm pretty anal with who I give my games to and stuff. But, you know, you're in the group, so...
Yeah. I know you said you played... Well... I guess if we're gonna before we move along.
Since I know if you fuck up the game, I know I got something in here I can pull or like. Something.
Oh yeah, I got lots more.
Sakuro might be on PC now, and he said Final Fantasy VII's on the Switch. Scotty J Retro said he's playing DuckTales Remastered. He had it for 3 years and couldn't beat one level.
Remastered?
NES
version. It's not available anymore.
Yeah.
What?
Until a couple of days ago, I made it to the final level, he said.
Cool.
And then Denver Gamer said, I heard the main character hails from the Greek island.
Of what game?
I
don't know. Phil, I'm leaning on you for that one. The main character of what game?
Hails from the Greek island. I feel like we're
Denver
playing
Gamer.
Jeopardy. What is?
Yeah, what is?
What
Denver
is?
Gamer, what game are we talking about?
But yeah,
this could be a couple of minutes from what we've actually said. What game are we
problem.
talking about?
I mean, yesterday I got myself a Retron 5.
Oh.
Yes?
So
how are you liking it?
I'm really enjoying it.
You're really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
but here's the thing.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Yes.
Oh, Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2.
I heard the main character hails from the Greek island.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's
Is that
like
Joel or Ellie?
I can't. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything because I don't want to give away anything. Okay.
Retron?
The Retron 5. The Retron 5 is a great system, especially for a certain genre of games.
Yes.
Old school RPGs.
Old school RPGs. Specifically, ideal, perfect for what reasons?
Fast forward.
Save states, fast
Save
forwards.
states, for sure.
Yes. Absolutely horrible for games that if
Just
any...
read this?
It's upside down.
Don't read it out loud.
I can't. It's upside down. It's not an Etch-a-Sketch.
Why is it not
Clear. Start over.
Breathe.
Which one am I reading? The last one?
No, the second last one.
I like it. I'm not gonna say anything.
Sweet. I like it.
I was like, I know there's an inside joke there. I know there is.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing something. I've had
Yes.
too many beer.
Absolutely. I actually forgot what I was talking about. Oh,
The Retron?
Retron 5.
He wants to know if you got it with HD.
HD.
Mine?
Yeah. Did Phil get it with HD?
Oh yeah, I got the
Oh, yeah.
black one.
Yeah.
The one that has NES,
HDMI.
Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance,
Famicom.
Genesis, and Famicom. I don't have the
There's
add-on.
multiple Game Boys you can play on it.
You
Yeah, you
have
can play
the
Game Boy.
adapter too.
I have
Yeah,
the adapter.
for
I can
Master
play
System.
Master System
Yeah.
Game Gear?
and Game Gear.
Yeah.
It's an actual island, people. Yeah, but in my mind, it was funny. when I
Education's fun. So, yeah, like I was saying, with the
Someone mentioned
Retron
Greek,
5,
Tom Greek, 1980.
the Retron 5 is horrible if you need to play a game where input lag will affect you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've tried to play a few games
We
here with
noticed
Dennis, like Mike Tyson Punch Out? No, don't do it. Or the
Ninja
original
Turtles?
Ninja Turtles game.
Really?
I
He
thought he was going to have a
struggled.
meltdown.
I thought it was just me because I played it before that and
No.
struggled.
No.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Because
going to have
there's
an
an-
actual meltdown
There's
here.
an input lag that affects that jump
Well, see,
just a little
actually,
bit.
before coming here, I was playing Battletoads on Super Nintendo, and that same level, when I played it here, cannot do it.
On Retron.
On Retron, because
Yeah.
you have to cut the corners super quick, and if you
Yeah.
miss it by
There's
a
an-
millisecond,
there's an
you
input
lose
lag.
so much speed,
Yeah.
and then you die, and it's
Yeah,
just
most
frustrating thing ever.
because I remember I told you the first time.
Yeah.
One of the first times you came over, I was like, "Yeah, I got Retron 5," and you bought a
Oh, yeah.
bag of games
Yeah.
over
I just looked
to
at
try
know
them
what?
out, and that was one of them. And I remember watching you play it, and you were struggling. And now we know why. Because
Tom?
there is an input lag.
Tom Greek 1980 said he was on his PC and my Greek word was notified. So that's how he knew us. And 1980 sounded like it was a good year, but I don't know. I was born in 1990.
Oh.
That's a lie. 80 was a good year. I think. I was
These were great.
yeah,
Pre-internet, it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, when you had to like
Oh my God!
get
don't
on your
into
bike and go to your
pre-internet
friend's
stuff.
house to actually.
It's most of my games.
I know. You know what? I love the the old school stuff. Like I have an actual
Oh yeah.
setup there now for my old school stuff, and I've got it on a switcher box where I have 8 systems set up on a switcher box, and I can play on my old school CRT TV. It's freaking awesome. I have, yeah, you're looking at it right now.
Mhm.
I'm looking over there. I have Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, GameCube, the N64, the Atari, the Master System, and I have a Nintendo and an old school Xbox 360. That's not HDMI. No.
It's not. Really?
That one's not HDMI because that's the first one.
Oh yeah.
That's a machine I bought on Kijiji, very dirt cheap because it red ringed and I fixed it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
need a
want.
beer.
I think
Jen?
I will get you beer.
yeah, what do you
I'm a
want?
beer
Canadian or pale?
Your choice.
How about half and half?
Oh, don't do that.
No. Bad choice.
I want you to mention that one next because it's in front of you, and we were talking about that earlier.
And I'm a little bit jealous about this little pile, mainly for this.
Yes, I know you are.
All right. Final Fantasy VII.
Oh!
God, we would not make a good choir.
Are you telling him or?
So, believe it or not, but this was my first Final Fantasy game I've ever played.
Well, it was a good one to start with.
It was.
Yep.
The first time I played this, it's actually my second RPG I've ever played.
Oh, Jen wants to.
Denver Gamer wants to know, is that the painting in the background? It is.
Yep, that's mine.
Phil's going to take it home with him tonight. And
I have a better chance of taking my wife
Tom
home.
Greek 1980 wants us to know he's from Canada too.
What?
He's from Canada.
Who?
Tom Greek 1980. We love Canadians.
Canadian, eh?
Yeah. We also love Americans too, Denver Gamer.
Yeah. Pac-Man case.
And
Hammer Gamer.
yes, Scotty J Retro.
Scotty J Retro.
Yep.
Mundane Design.
Yes.
Who else? Not on YouTube, but...
Gamer.
No, I said that.
You shut up. And he said he has a 32-inch Sony CRT TV. What do we have over there? Is it 32? I thought it was 37.
It's
I think it's bigger.
1 metric ton TV to try to get in the basement. I don't know exactly. It's big, but I couldn't carry it down by myself. So
Can I just say for a second? We built a new stand for our CRT TV to house all the consoles so they could all be hooked up at once with a new switcher.
yeah, okay, what? She's gonna make fun of me.
No, I'm going to make fun of me. We needed to move the TV. I got myself so stressed out, we couldn't move the TV that day. I was so afraid I was going to drop it that we had to abort mission.
She couldn't move it a foot.
I was afraid I was going to drop
1
it.
foot.
I was so afraid I was going to drop it. It's not like 37-inch CRT TVs are just like hanging
I don't think
out.
that's 37 inch.
It's 37.
Is it?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
Seems like
it's 1 metric ton.
It's 1 metric ton of TV.
It's not. It's staying here when we sell the house.
It's going to have to because I'm not going to be able to lift it up the stairs.
I don't
with
know.
you.
I'll have to call Phil or Dennis or somebody or Mike
Someone.
or somebody's coming over to help me move.
No.
I'll help.
There you go. Attaboy.
So yeah.
We got off the topic. Thanks, Jen. Let's talk about Final Fantasy VII more.
Love it.
So Final Fantasy VII was my second RPG I ever played. I didn't even like RPGs back in the day, but I remember.
So there's hope for me.
Yes, there is totally.
That
So-
is in such great condition.
There's only one RPG that I am in love with. And would you consider it an actual RPG?
Parasite Eve?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you would?
100%.
Because I know there's people that would say, like,
No. Some people consider Zelda an RPG. I don't.
no, I don't either.
That's like an adventure game,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah.
I mean, to each their own, but...
It's in great shape.
But yeah, Final Fantasy VII. My brother lent a PlayStation 1, or he got a PS1 from one of his friends, and he had Final Fantasy VII with a memory card with some saves on it. So, the first time I played it, I loaded the game, and it was right at the end, and if anybody ever played Final Fantasy
no.
VII, I went against Ruby Weapon, which is the hardest mega boss in the game. Totally annihilated me. I couldn't do anything, but just the summons in the game were mind-blowing for the day. I mean, I want to recommend this to you, but I don't know if it still stands the test of time.
But
for
I don't
someone.
think
Would
that
you
matters
tell
for
me
Scott.
to play the remake first, or would...
No,
So
don't play the remake.
that would ruin the original for me. Because I have played the original for about an hour,
Yeah,
and I struggle to enjoy the turn-based
because
attacks.
so I bought this and I took a week off work to play it.
Yeah!
That's awesome.
Only me hanging.
Sorry.
I want a high five.
It's just COVID high fives. Whoa.
Or like
Oh, shit.
fucking shoulder to shoulder here.
I
Yeah,
just got to pour some beer in my hand.
But-
Still.
that's not strong enough.
That's
It
not.
it got me pretty emotional. Just that intro. It's just
We were talking about that earlier.
yeah. I couldn't even believe I was playing this. Because it's been so long that we've been
There's-
waiting for a remake.
There's a lot of nostalgia.
There is. a lot.
Now, taking out the nostalgia, would you recommend that game for anybody that has never played the first game?
It's hard. Because I don't want to spoil anything either.
No, but I'm just saying.
Because they're not the same game.
No.
No, but just like the
Uh,
Resident Evil remakes are not
Resident Evil
the
is
same.
way more accurate
Is it?
Yeah.
than this.
Oh, that takes some
Yes.
liberties, does it?
It does,
Yeah.
and it doesn't finish the story. This is the big problem with this
wow.
remake.
Now,
is-
I was talking to Dennis about this, and I thought it was going to be like a series. Is
It
that
is.
correct? That is correct.
Oh yeah,
Because it was a little bit. He's like, no. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
well, from what I heard, the rumor, but this was before it was released. So before it was released, I said the rumor is that it's going to be a series because they could not fit it all on one game. It's a big game.
oh yeah.
Well, we
big
were
game.
talking about that earlier when we installed The Last of Us 2. it was a 2-disc. One of them was just
Yeah.
data, and you were saying that was the same
Yeah,
thing.
like
Same thing. As a 2-disc.
for the spoiler alert for people there, like it is a 2-disc game,
Yeah.
and one is just data. So
Yeah.
you throw that one disc in,
Make sure your hard drive
you
has some
load
space.
it up, and then the next disc is the disc you use to play the game.
Yeah.
But in terms of story, the remake is only like 10% of the main game.
10%.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
think when I was talking to Dennis, I said I think it's only 25%. I think
No,
there's going to be
not
4
even.
parts.
No.
So you think there's going to be like they can't be 10 parts? That would be crazy.
He's hoping for it.
It's
you can
Square.
tell by the look on his face.
Square Enix is
Square Enix
bad.
have got to like take a break and remake Parasite Eve
But
for
see,
me.
I guess from what I've heard, apparently
Right.
the reason why they even made the remake is because the original creators of this game, Hironobu Sakaguchi, I believe,
Oh, that's
is-
how I pronounce it.
Name dropping now.
they finally decided to make it because they were questioning their own mortality. It's like, hey, if we don't start this right away,
We're gonna die.
we're probably never going to get it done.
Yeah.
So let's start now. I mean, that's... So it could take 20 years to finish. Like, I just don't know.
Man.
There could be kids right now that play this for the first time, and then
They're like, what?
20 years
That's
from
the first
now,
one?
like they're our age in their 40s, and they're like,
Hoping for that
"Holy
other
jumpers!
But-
Finally!"
Wow,
Yeah.
this gameplay, though, is...
I've seen.
It's
gameplay
probably
of
my favorite, at least recent RPG gameplay that I've ever played. It was
Yeah.
so good.
it. Well done.
Yeah.
Isn't there? Isn't there kind of like different gameplay modes?
There is.
There is.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a classic mode.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
There is a classic mode, and there's more.
I mean,
of
the
a-
classic isn't necessarily like the old game. It's just you don't do all your small attacks. You just decide your big attacks.
Oh, okay.
and the small attacks are just kind of a
Like-
button mash.
Yeah, kind of like a button mash. Well, it's not really button mash because you got different stances, and then with different stances, you can counterattack, and you can't move as fast. But if you dodge, then you go into the other stance, and that's just one character.
So did it take
Yeah.
you your entire week off to finish
did.
it? Did it?
On my last day off, I finished it.
yeah?
and
How
I
many
was-
hours?
I was so happy. It took me
Were
about
you so
50.
happy and
50
so
hours?
sad
About
at the same time?
50 hours to play 10%
A little
of the
bit.
game.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised at the end of it because I didn't
that's
think
good.
it was going to end like the way it did.
That's
It was-
that's good in a way.
Yes,
Because
it was
I
really good.
was disappointed with Resident Evil 3.
It was
Did
short.
you finish it yet? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a
it
short
was super
game.
short.
Yeah.
Super short.
Yeah.
It
I have a-
disappointed me. But saying that, I do realize there was an online game included.
They had to.
They had to, because
Yeah.
if they just released that, it was it was way too short. It was way too short.
I have a couple comments here.
Okay.
Denver Gamer loves Canada.
Canada.
Canada! Phil said, don't forget your Earthworm Jim painting.
Phil?
Oh.
Or Phil. Mike.
didn't forget.
Mike.
Mike said, don't.
We
forget-
got it down here.
I'm happy he said it because we kept saying all week, we're going to forget to give that to him. We're going to forget. Mike won it. He gave it to Phil.
I'll trade you.
Here, let's just stick that in here.
Scott, he said he'll trade you for the Super Metroid.
No, it's not an even trade. All right, so there you go. I don't know how much of the screen that takes up.
All of it, probably. I can't see.
So you can see the comment on the back there. That was specifically for Mike. I don't know if you can see that, people.
It
But,
says,
you know,
see you next Tuesday.
there you go. That was specifically for Mike. But
I think
he gave it away
um,
to his good buddy.
Tom
Best friend now, I would assume.
Tom says, only RPG game I like is Dragon Warrior. Denver Gamer said, dude, I'm playing the Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 remakes on the PS1. I think it's the Origins collection.
Yep,
totally
it is.
rocks.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's very good.
Scotty J. Retro said, my first RPG was Miracle Warriors for the Sega Master System.
Really?
Wow, I've
My
never
first
heard of that.
RPG was Parasite Eve.
Denver Gamer said Fantasy Star was the first for him.
Nice.
And Mike said either Final Fantasy 1 or Dragon Warrior 1 for him. And then Tom Greek said, I have Parasite Eve on my PS1.
I
It's his favorite,
I
Tom.
love,
That's pretty awesome.
I
because
love.
I was actually playing Dragon Warrior before I got here on NES. I still have the original box copy, and with that
Oh,
fast forward,
man.
it makes that game so much better. I know. I can't bring everything, man.
Or what? Did you need like a wheelbarrow? Or
Yes.
a dump
Second
truck?
car?
Or
Second car?
second car? Yeah, I picked up he had this big canvas grocery bag. And this thing weighs 40 pounds there with the amount of games he had in it. So, you need help to bring in the rest of them.
Dennis is on. He said, "Did I miss
Ah!
anything? Did anyone fall off their chair?"
Not yet.
Not yet.
I
Not yet.
said this video would be a success as long as Jen did not spill any drinks or I did not fall off any
Dennis,
chairs.
I'm drinking real beer, not Radlers. Real beer. So
Real beer.
there's hope for falling off the
There
chair
is,
yet.
as you can see, Dennis, there are a couple more games. You didn't miss out on too many. You probably missed out on about 20 games.
That's it.
We just talked about FF7.
3 series. 2 series? 3 series.
3.
3 series.
We're
So,
doing so great.
are we still doing the me and Jen pick, or are you going to pick one?
Oh, I think you pick one this time.
I think you need to pick one this time.
All right, well, I'll talk about Megaman.
Ah, surprise! Surprise, surprise, surprise!
Mega Man 2 is my favorite game of all time.
Mr. Megabomb.
I love me
Megabomb.
some Mega Man. So Mega Man's just... See, what I love about Mega Man is the freedom
Freedom or challenge?
and challenge.
Do I need to make a Mega Man painting for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway?
Sure.
It's on. I'm thinking about
We've
it.
asked this question before. Well, I think we did it on our pickup live stream of what would... Was
No.
it that? Anyway, randomly throw out what would be a great idea for Jen to make a painting of for our 1,000 subs,
I've thought
assuming that we'll ever get there. Sorry to cut you off, Phil.
It's hard to choose.
It is. It is.
So many good games.
I actually said she should do something Symphony of the Night
Oh,
related
Yes.
character, or take some liberties on box art, or
yeah, never mind Mega Man. Do a Castlevania.
or
Okay, there we
something
go.
in that genre, that game. I think I think it would be awesome.
They would.
She's talented.
Damn right.
She can
Thank
do a lot. Sometimes Dennis has to piss her off to get things finished.
Dennis pissed me off to get that finished.
He kept poking at you there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thanks,
awesome.
Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis. Finally got my painting.
So yeah, Mega Man. Challenge and freedom. So back in the day, in 85, 86, 87,
That's the day.
well, I mean, you know, NES, hardcore, hard
I
games.
was like 8
Yes.
years old in '86.
well,
You're
I
old.
was
The day.
0.
You're old, Scott. You're so
Sorry.
old.
Wow.
It's just there wasn't a lot of games that let you go where you wanted to. Mega Man
No,
let you
true.
choose
Choose which
what
which
level you wanted to. So what I used to do as a kid, it's like, all right, I finished the game this way. All right, I'll start with this guy instead, and like just go from there. Or
Make it
oh,
more
this time
challenging.
I'm just not going to use extra weapons. I'm just going to use my Mega Buster. And it's like, there's just so many ways to play it. Or speed running. I mean, I know there's lots of speed runners out there that are just absolutely crazy. Like,
There's speedrunners for every game.
oh yeah, but I mean, Mega Man's another level. The glitches they go through, I don't even understand.
See, I haven't seen many of those. Maybe you can
Yeah.
send me a few of those videos.
I don't do glitches.
No?
I find that's cheating.
So I'm gonna ask you a
Oh shit!
very
You're gonna like.
difficult question right now.
Sure.
I think he does.
I'm gonna ask you 2 difficult questions.
Boots loves
What?
your games.
First question is, for somebody who has never played Mega Man at all, what is the game? One game you can recommend them that will make them fall in love with this series. I have one in my head. I want to see if this is
For
the one you
Mega
pick.
Man, I mean, 2's one of the best, or actually, Mega Man X is probably the easiest to get into. The original Mega Man X.
So that's the one you're going with?
For a newbie, yes.
That wasn't the one I was thinking. I was thinking this one, but we'll get into that one.
It was a close second.
I know. And then my second question is, what is your absolute favorite? Because this is your favorite list. What's your favorite Mega Man game? If you had to throw out every Mega Man game, you could only keep one.
Mega Man 2.
It's gonna be 2.
Mhm.
Oh.
I've been playing it forever, and I still love it.
Is it the one you've played the most?
How many hours have you put into Mega Man 2?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, back in the day, you didn't see the
Back in
hours
86.
go.
No, that's true.
Back in 86.
That's true.
Definitely Mega Man 2. It's
Yeah.
just a lot. For me, if you want a good game, gameplay, number one.
Yeah.
Gameplay has to be
Yes.
tight,
Oh, yeah.
has to be good. Number two for me is music.
I knew you were going to say that.
The music,
I knew you were going to say that.
It can set the mood.
Ooh.
like Mega Man 2's music is just absolutely amazing. There's so many
Do you-
bands that
Do you do
play
what I
that.
do? You play a game and you're into that series, and then you go to work and you have
And
that.
you're
you
just
have that
playing
music
it
in your
in-
head all
all
night.
the time.
All night long.
All the time.
Yes.
It's not in his head. He's playing it on the way to work, too.
I actually got the whole soundtrack on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple comments here. Dennis said, painting of, and I'm so excited I get to say this, 4 baby turtles. Mike said Dark Souls has amazing art. He's pushing for a Dark Souls painting.
I know why.
Tom
That would
Greek
be
said
cool.
he was 6 years old in 86. Same here. I'm an 80 baby. Is there any speed running for Mario painting? I do have the Mario. Are you talking about the Super Mario box art I have over here?
No.
I do have a video for that. I
That
don't know
wasn't
if
a
that's
speed
any-
run.
No, it was not a speed run. And Scotty J Retro said, I sent a message a couple of weeks ago about painting a GTA Vice City for me since I can't win anything.
Oh, I never heard this one.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Sorry.
The Grand Theft Auto.
Maybe
Now,
Yeah.
well, this
Thanks,
is the way to
covers.
get your comment out there, since Jen ignores people.
I don't ignore people.
You know, I've heard more than one person say that's fucked up. That you do that, Jen. That you just
What?
heart and thumbs up people. That's fucked up.
on our
That we're talking about our troll.
our
We
little
have a
that
troll.
lives under the bridge.
Oh.
Yep. We have a troll. That's all right.
I love him. He's my favorite. I picture him with that spiky troll hair.
See here,
It's gonna be
you know what?
awesome.
I've been eyeballing these
Yep.
real hard on eBay because I don't see them around here.
Yeah.
Which one of these
Is
should
my
I
favorite?
get? Or which one should I get?
All right. So.
There are also there's the Switch collection, right?
Yep. Which I have right here.
Oh, that's not Switch. That's PS4. And you know what? I didn't even know they had it on the PS4.
Yep.
Nice.
I would much rather
Mega
have it
Man
on the
Zero.
PS4, to be quite honest with you.
So Mega Man's not known for story. I mean, Dr. Wily's bad robots,
Bad guy.
beat him.
bad.
And when you get to him, don't kill him, let him get away. Do it again.
Oh, I'm
And
talking
again.
about the game
What if you kill
Mario
him?
paint.
You can't.
Oh, so it's just
It just ends. He leaves, and
yeah, that's bullshit.
then it's another Mega Man. You do it again. But the Zero series, best story by far in any Mega Man game. They follow up after Mega Man X, which Mega Man X is kind of dead. He only has like his spirit left, and the situation's very dire. There's hardly any humans left, and there's a bunch of robots roaming the place, and they're trying to take over and kill the humans.
Damn robots.
And it gets really dark, and like
You know what though? That adds to the series.
it does, because
It
before that,
humanizes them.
a lot of the Mega Man lore is even like a lot of it's almost fan made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of story.
Yeah.
No, it's
there
true.
really isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, highly recommend it, Mega Man.
My only Mega
How much
Man.
does this one go for? Because I've been looking at the Switch copy, and those
I mean-
damn things don't go down in price.
I mean, it only came out maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
I know, but you know what?
I
I
think-
actually have not seen this on the PS4. I've seen it on the Switch a couple times.
I pre-ordered it. It was 40, brand new.
Oh,
it's not
shit.
bad. Yeah,
That's
it's not bad. Not bad
Some
at
of these
all.
stores around
Very
town
worth
would
it.
open up.
So
I
this-
would get it.
So this one has Mega Man 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and
Yep.
Mega Man ZX 1 and 2.
My only Mega Man experience was when you were here and you were like, "Here's the controller. You can't fuck it up. I already can't get farther than this." I was like, "Okay." I was just playing it a little bit. I'm like, "I killed you."
Okay,
You're like, "It
eat.
doesn't matter. I was already dead."
Yeah.
And that was my Mega Man experience.
But
But,
yeah.
I will try
There's
Mega
a
Man
lot
again.
of Mega Man games.
I've only ever finished one Mega Man game. And I was a kid. You assume it was 2 because it's the easiest one.
Well, there's an easy setting.
Asshole.
Well, no, I mean, look, when my first Mega Man,
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I was a kid. I remember beating the Mega, and it wasn't even my game. It was one of those I'll trade you my game for this game. So I don't remember what it was.
Because I mean, my first was Megaman 3, and I didn't even kill a single boss when I rented it. I didn't know how to play.
Oh.
And then I rented, I think, Mega Man 1.
You came back with a vengeance.
And that was even harder. I might have killed one guy. And then I played 2, and then that...
Mega Man 1 is on my must-find or must-collect list
Yes, it is.
this year.
It's hard to find.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's super expensive now.
It is. I don't know if I'm
Tom
going to be able
Greek
to find it for under
wants to
90
know
$100.
if is there any speed running for Mario Paint?
Oh, that's a game. I have no idea.
Oh, Mario Paint. That's a great game.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Yeah, it's really fun. I used to have it with the mouse pad. It's great. You had the little fly swatter game there. It was super fun.
And for our Pandora's box, you
See,
got.
I never had a Super Nintendo. That's a Super Nintendo game, right?
Yeah.
See,
you
I
do
never.
have a Super
I only got a
Nintendo. I
Super
did.
Nintendo. Put my hand on the Bible or whatever, or the strategy guide. Put my hand on the strategy guide. I swear to God, I only ever got a Super Nintendo 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I was a Sega Genesis kid growing up.
I had a Super
Streets
Nintendo.
of Rage was the thing that sold me on the Sega Genesis. And I think I was the only kid in the neighborhood with a Sega Genesis, so it was very difficult to trade games or get games or anything.
Well, then you didn't have to like lose your games. You didn't have to
I
worry
did
about training
lose.
them.
Yeah, there was somebody with it. I don't know. Like, you always lose games. Trade
Tom
games
Greek
away.
also wants to know for our Pandora's box you got, how long did it take to get to you? I think we ordered it just before the height of the entire coronavirus.
Yeah.
And
You got lucky because it got here just before
Yeah, because I was here.
we locked
Yes.
There
down.
was no COVID.
Yeah.
I think we got it
We got
March
lucky.
6th or 5th,
So
and
what
your
are you
birthday
thinking?
was March 8th.
So when did you? How long? Like shipping wise?
I think I ordered it
3 weeks? 4 weeks?
I think I ordered it like beginning of February, somewhere in there. So, and even at that point,
5
they were
weeks?
saying
Or 4?
if probably 4 weeks or so. Even then they said it might take time to get to you because of shipping delays.
Yeah.
But because it was coming from China to them,
Yeah.
and
Well,
them to us.
Yeah. That's the thing. We got it from like a third party. You bought it from a company in Ontario, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But they're outsourcing it, or they're buying it from a company in China because everything comes from China.
Yeah.
You assumed you were buying a legit one, but it was actually a knockoff.
Because
Oh, really?
It
it
is a
even
knockoff,
said
yeah.
on the website that it
Or-
was legit. and-
According to some of the viewers and some of the comments, they're saying no, it's a knockoff. So I honestly don't know one way or another. I really didn't go into detail to try
Yeah.
to figure it out.
I don't know. I
But
always,
it works good.
I always thought Pandora's box was basically a little computer, right?
It is.
It is.
It
It
is.
basically is.
Yep. It's kind of a retro pie.
Yeah, and a lot of
Yeah,
people were
kind of
saying
a
that like
retro
do RetroPie instead. And
Yeah.
It's like, well, I got
You know
to
what?
customize it
If
for you.
if
and-
for some reason this thing dies, I still have the hardware, the box, and everything, and I've actually in the process of building a stand. I have the stand built. Jen has to paint it.
oh, for God's
Nice.
sake.
But if for some reason the internals die on that, I will be replacing it with a RetroPie.
Yes, exactly.
Don't want to go there. I hope it never dies. I hope it continues on the way it is.
Yeah, we haven't had
I
any issues
enjoy
with
it.
it at all.
I got it specifically for arcade games and love it for that reason, even though there is emulators for Famicom, Super Famicom, Dreamcast,
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy
Game Boy
Advance.
Advanced.
Yeah.
There's not TurboGrafx on there, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Uh,
Is there TurboGrafx?
Yeah, I
Anyway,
think so.
our Pandora's box video, I think we name them all
Oh
off.
my shit! Is your
Uh-oh.
birthday March 8th? My birthday is March 8th.
Woohoo!
2 years difference.
Yeah, buddy!
I have a Pandora's Box 6, but when you say not legit, you mean the main board is not legit.
Yes.
Yes.
The main board. Apparently, I don't know because I don't care enough to go and check it out. If mine it kicks the bucket, maybe I'll go into more research and see if it was legit or not.
Yeah.
Because I'll have to go and see how to kind of retrofit a RetroPie in there.
What?
Is it a RetroPie? Is that what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Because I'll have to put something in there to replace all
I'm hoping
the
it
internals.
doesn't. I'm hoping it doesn't. But
You know,
he also said,
you know what? I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't. It's not something you're gonna go and grab and play every single day, but
no.
when I do play it, it's enjoyable
Oh,
because
we have
when
a ton
when
of
I
fun.
want that arcade experience, it's there. And saying that, we're gonna have another video because we bought a new stick to put in there
Yes.
because both sticks on that are
Eight-way.
8-way. Have an 8-way
Okay.
gate on it,
Yep.
and we bought one that will lock into a 4-way. So if you play Pac-Man and stuff, games like that,
Yeah.
and you switch it back to 8-way, it's
Oh, nice.
adjustable.
Nice.
So there will be a video coming eventually, and we'll test that out and give you our thoughts on that video.
He also said he has Streets of Rage on Genesis, and he never had a Super Nintendo either.
Good
it's
for you,
your
buddy.
long list, brother.
You know what?
It's your brother 2 years later.
You know what?
On the same day.
That Sega Genesis crew is a smaller crew than the Super Nintendo crew,
Yeah.
but you have a Sega Genesis now.
I do.
Do you notice the games? Do you notice the sound? The sound in the games?
I don't like the sound.
You don't like the sound.
Do you?
I love the sound
Oh.
because it takes me back. It's got that crunchy sound to
You've
it.
obviously not played Phantasy Star 3.
No. No, I have not.
Because it's the worst soundtrack I've ever heard.
I'm not talking about soundtrack. I'm talking about the quality of sound.
Yeah.
It's got like a crunchy... I don't even know how to describe it right now.
I
It's
think
got
I
a different
probably
sound to it.
prefer the SNES as
Yeah,
well
yeah.
because
I've always
that's what I
preferred the
had.
Super-
But it's like I never had a Super Nintendo growing up. I had the Sega Genesis. That's my nostalgia. That's what I grew up
for
with.
sure.
I grew up with those games.
And I mean, Streets
It's
of
got
Rage
a-
2 is a good soundtrack.
It's got a crunchy, kind of a more aggressive sound to the system, I find.
Yeah.
It's,
Tom?
maybe it was the games I was playing.
Tom commented again, he said, so what's better, 4-way or 8-way? And I think that really depends on what game you're playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I really was interested in playing Pac-Man on the Pandora's Box, but it immediately pissed me off because I would try to go up, but if I would hit just slightly to the right or slightly
It's
to
got
the
to be.
left,
You got to be bang on.
yes,
Yeah.
you had
You
to
hit-
be bang on.
yeah,
So with the
hit the corner
4-way
of it.
switch, your up's going to be up, your down's going to be down, your right and left are going to be exactly what you want them to be. So that's why we needed that 4-way gate because it's just
It's
so annoying.
It's
otherwise.
here. It's actually sitting on the countertop over here. I just have not installed it yet, but I want to do a video. I want to do the install. I want to do the test, the gameplay, and our thoughts on everything. See how it performs.
Yeah. And we have
it'd be
someone
nice to
that
get that done
watches
the next
us
month.
too, subscribes. Pandori, I can't remember exactly, but he does a lot of all Pandora stuff, and he had 5 different ones that he tested out.
Really?
Sanwa, legit, and then all like knockoffs of it. And
Yeah.
he had one that was like,
We've got Sandwall, right?
no.
No?
No, we ended up
What did you
ordering
get?
something that completely different, that was interchangeable, that was recommended by someone on Reddit, and everybody was like, yeah, get that, get that, get that. And I was like,
You don't remember what it was?
I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
But yeah,
We'll save that for a different video.
Yeah.
I need a refill,
Pass it.
but I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, shocking.
Girly bladder.
And Dennis only ever played NHL 94 on Genesis, and he says he's the best. His friend says otherwise, but he says he's the best.
When did you play that on the Genesis? When? No, that's not even true. Because you played what was it called there? Something Force or Force the
Thunder
shooter.
Force.
Thunder Force 3 on the Mini. So put that in your sock.
Scott, you've got the weakest bladder of life, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna fill up my beer on the way.
Okay. We're going to talk about games while you're gone, because, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. What do we want to talk about next?
Well,
We'll save that one
Jen's
for you,
pick.
because I know you're a big fan of that.
oh, he's got a Bible with it.
I do.
He does. Do we have to, like, swear on the Bible or something?
You do?
Oh, okay. We're going to take an oath.
By
Later.
Crom.
You need to be here.
Have to
Can
swear by
Can
Crom.
you guys manage to put that over there with its filming?
I can't, but maybe. Oh, see, these are all games you're going to want to talk about. We're going to tap dance while you're gone? I
can
feel
try.
like that would be fine to talk about because he can't even pronounce it. Can't even pronounce it.
Actually, I want to wait for Scott for this one.
Okay.
Because there's a reason why I started that series.
I'm jealous you have that. Do we have it?
No.
Want to trade for the Super Metroid painting? No, I can't even make that. I can't even... I'm not painting another one. I'm not painting another one.
I can go with this pile.
Yes, I think that's a safe pile. That's a big pile.
It is.
I will help you.
Yes.
I won't even spill your beer while I do it.
So.
That's a lot of stuff. Oh, I like the way this case opens.
Metal Gear Solid.
It's solid.
Solid. Solid Snake, Liquid Snake. Get it?
No.
It's Solid Snake is the main character to the series. At least the Solid series.
Do you think I would like it? I'm finding I like most games, honestly.
So when the first one came out, it was one of the first games that really made video games that could be just as good as a movie.
Oh.
So the story in this is just so good. And there's so many twists and turns. Like, especially the second one and on. It just, you never know what's going to happen.
Ooh, what's this one? I haven't seen this one before.
You have it.
I have it. I don't have that cover.
It's interchangeable.
Ooh. 5. Okay, yeah. I did
Does
pick that
hers
up.
interchange?
Now, is that the one? Because I put that question out there on our pickups there for the live stream
Why you
pickups.
keep ruining my hair?
Me and Dennis were talking. He was telling me about one that said the cutscenes and the cinematics.
Yes, it's
were
all about the cutscenes.
ridiculously
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
So it is 5 and not 4.
What, for the cutscenes?
Yeah, which one's ridiculously long?
All of them.
Oh. I don't know, maybe he was...
I mean, the first one, you can
Ooh.
start
Where'd you get
right
this?
into it, but there's a briefing before that, which is like a 45-minute video of just story before you get into the mission.
Is that what Dennis was talking about?
Well, they all have.
he would tell
stupid
you.
amount of story.
He would tell me his controller would like time out and turn off in between.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
they're so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is nice. I like
It
this.
depends on the game.
That's nice.
I can deal with a long cut.
You know what? I'm
scene
not
if
into
it's-
like those like collector's edition stuff because they take up a lot of room. But I like those smaller
Well,
ones.
see, I bought this one because it had the first one.
Yes.
It's actually funny because the first game, there's a certain point in the game, it says, oh, you need to call this person and you can find the code in the back of the box.
Oh shit!
And you're like,
I
what?
don't have the box.
So
Yeah, they're like,
you're like
online.
looking all over the. No, you're looking in the game, like you're trying to find the box with the numbers on them,
Oh.
the actual box.
and then you actually.
But it's the actual
so
box.
the number is that right
Oh
there.
snap!
So that's how you get in contact with her. But if you don't, I mean, you can wait like half an hour for her to call you.
There's.
But
when
there's a bunch of little things like that just make the game so
That's awesome.
amazing.
I don't mean to get off topic, but Jen, we found a funny part in Last of Us 2, and I don't want to ruin or spoil anything.
I don't
for
think
anybody,
that spoil anything. I think it's hilarious.
But there's a part there where you need a phone number, and you gotta search around for it. And Jen was like,
I opened a bathroom
I wonder
door,
if it's in the bathroom stall, and it said for a good time. Calls.
and that's the code to your safe. And I was like,
And I
oh
laughed.
my
I was
god!
like,
of
yeah,
course
that's awesome.
It,
It was a chick. It was a chick's number, so
yeah, for a good time
awesome.
But yeah, the story for Metal Gear is just absolutely phenomenal.
call. See, I love a game with a good story.
I'm doing what Dennis told me to do because if I play like new game,
It's
I
hard
compare
not to
them
compare
all across.
Yeah.
So I try to go like I'm trying to jump from newer games to older games and jumping across consoles. So I'm considering jumping back and playing the first Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1. I have it over there. I
mean-
don't think I've ever finished it, so I want to actually go through and try it there. I don't know if I want to.
It
Is
hasn't
it-
aged very well.
No,
No.
Can
but
you play that 2-player or is it single player?
Single player.
single
only.
player.
Okay.
But the story, see, the voice acting in that game is just so good. It's believable.
Yeah.
I love that about a game when
I
they
like this
have
one.
good voice
Oh,
acting.
yeah. They even have the Game Boy Color one.
Man, that's an awesome collection.
which is actually pretty hard to find.
Yeah, a lot of these are hard to find.
Yeah,
A lot of these are
so
hard to
many,
find.
so many.
Friggin' awesome.
You got DVDs. And,
I'm loving this
got
one right here with the
games
just
and-
different.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the collector's edition.
Friggin' awesome.
This one around town, around our local area, I can't find it.
No.
I can't find it.
This one's a really good one.
Yeah, I don't have that one
Yeah.
either.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Is
have
there,
this one, right?
Is there one that
Actually, if you do play the first one, play this one.
I don't think I have it.
No? I thought you
No.
did.
I don't have a very big GameCube collection.
Oh,
That one is, from what I remember, super expensive.
it is.
Like $150.
No doubt.
Went up?
Canadian. Yes. Jim, look it up real quick. No, you
Yeah.
can't. You're on your phone.
No, I can.
I think
Can you?
I think
I
I
can
paid
look it up.
Metal
50
Gear
for it.
Solid, the Twin Snakes on GameCube.
Okay. I'll check it
I
out.
think I've seen videos and people
We
are
haven't
asking 150
scanned in
bucks.
any of our games that we picked up this week.
Yeah, our pickups this week.
We're
but yeah, that one's
officially over 600.
That one's like, that one's way up.
Yeah,
That
I
one's
mean,
way up
it's
there.
pretty amazing.
there. Yeah,
Okay, what am I looking for? Metal Gear?
Metal Gear Solid, the Twin
Twin
Snakes on
Snakes.
GameCube.
No,
What?
we don't have it.
No, I'm asking what the price
Oh, I
is.
thought you wanted to know if we had it.
I
was
know
like,
I don't
no, we
have
don't.
it because I just want to know what the price is. What's the value on this game
Okay,
right
price
now?
guide.
I know it's expensive. That's why I haven't picking it up, and it's hard to find,
Picking it.
especially around town. I could go on eBay and try and buy it, but I'm gonna pay through the nose.
Metal Gear. Which one?
Solid
Solid.
Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes.
You want to type it
Okay.
in there for her?
No, I can do it. On GameCube.
But yeah, like this game, the series just seemed to
Okay.
be always getting better. So the first one was amazing. The second one came out, it was different. Some people didn't like it. I really liked
That
it.
sounds like Zelda. The first one was amazing. The
just
second one was
because-
so different.
Because there was a demo out that came out, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But after that demo ends, then you start the real game, and you don't even have the same character.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very different. But by the end of it, it makes sense.
$118.29 complete.
Canadian or
Wow.
US?
Canadian. In US, you're looking at for $5.
What?
No. $86.92.
Can one of you
Complete.
American people send this up? I'll pay you.
$5.
But I remember when the third one came out, I was mad. I did not want to play it. I gave up on the series.
Because of 2?
No, because I wanted to see what happens after 2, and 3 is a prequel before the first one.
Ah!
So I was
That
just
sucks.
so mad about it. And I didn't buy it when it came out. I waited like maybe 8 months or something like that, and I said,
That's
whatever.
what I do. I'm a cheap gamer.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a cheap
exactly.
gamer.
So I bought it, and then I played it. It's my favorite one. It's just so good. Like the twists and turns in the story. So the first 2 you play as Solid Snake, and you always know that Big Boss is the big bad guy that you actually killed back in the day. So the third one you play as Big Boss.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So, and then you kind of understand why he becomes the notorious bad guy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
That's a cool
And from
twist.
5 is actually Big Boss again. 4 is Solid Snake. So it goes back and forth
Goes
like
back
that.
and forth.
Okay,
That's
okay,
kinda
yeah, yeah.
cool.
But yeah, I can't recommend the series more like if you want good story, it's Metal Gear.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're saying that I have to go get the GameCube version to play that one?
Oh,
You don't
no!
have to.
Oh, I thought
But-
you
He's
said
trying
that's
to
the
say
must
he has
play.
to.
Well, if you have a choice between the original PS1 and the GameCube, I mean, the PS1 did not age very well.
Yeah, well, almost. A lot
We have
of
a couple comments here. Where did we start off? So what's better, 4-way or 8-way? I think we answered that. I love the
Depending on the
Genesis,
game.
Scotty J Retro said, especially for NHL hockey. Tom Greek wants to know, does 4-way make Street Fighter games better? We don't know yet.
You know what? I'm actually not a huge
don't know.
fan of
I wouldn't-
Street Fighter.
I wouldn't
I remember
think
playing
so.
Street Fighter. I played a lot back when there was arcades. And I really haven't touched it much sense.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Street Fighter is an 8-way.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I think
It almost has to be.
Mike wants you to swear by what's best in life on that little Bible, big old Bible over there. Tom Greek says, snake, 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 snake!
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 And then Dennis said,
That's what they say
Metal
when you
Gear
die.
Solid 4, Guns of Patriots. I don't know
Oh,
if
it was
you-
4 that was... Yeah, he played and he said that cutscenes were crazy long.
Yes.
Yeah,
Scotty
they are.
J. Retro said, Tom Greek 1980, I used to hear that in my dreams. The snake, snake, snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you die, that's what they scream. Snake! Snake! Snake!
Oh, he said he played Metal Gear on NES.
Yeah.
And we are
Yes.
from Moncton, New Brunswick. He was asking where we're from. Tom Greek, 1980.
I assumed. That was the
Moncton,
question.
New Brunswick. And
Fill up.
What?
Fill up.
Oh,
Fill.
jeez. And check on eBay. If you bid the right price, you can get it for a cheap price.
What?
For Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're getting
You know
a
what?
daily this time.
You know what?
That's
It
Pick up
is
comics.
tough to find comics.
Yep. So this covers the first game.
You know me because we go to the same comic
Yeah.
book store.
See, I didn't
I-
even
I-
know you liked video games until Mitch asked me.
Ah! I spilled some. Do I
What?
throw some over my shoulder?
What?
No.
That's 2 videos in a row.
No.
Jen spilled.
It went in the drip tray. Everything's fine. I just hit the other. I hit the other one as I was turning.
Speaking of Mitch, I know he doesn't watch these videos, so I'm gonna shit on him. Mitch comes over. Mitch needs a babysitter because after a certain point in the night, Mitch drinks so much he'll go pour himself a beer and he'll walk away without turning the tap on. The tap off. He'll leave the tap
not
on,
kidding
still
with the
pouring.
tap.
Walk away. Sit down, and all of a sudden we're hearing stuff like water running on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck? And there's beer just pouring out everywhere, and that's happened twice. So now he needs a babysitter. He needs somebody to pour him his drinks after a certain point.
Tom Greek said he lives far away in Ontario. That's not far away.
That's not that far away.
It's like a 15-hour drive. If you start now, you'll make it here by tomorrow.
And go through the barricades.
No, yeah,
Provinces.
it's business. It's only business. Yeah.
And Dennis said, I used to have a snake action figure.
Nice.
I still
Do we
have
have
one
it
in my
now?
pants.
My brother has like 4.
Weird.
They're big. They're like this big.
Stop. Get your
Nothing.
mind out of the
I'm
gutter.
sorry.
She wasn't growling you. She growled me.
Hey, do you want to know something else? There's a robot in a cyborg in Metal Gear Solid. His nickname, Deep Throat.
I love it. I love it.
What can I say?
I live with 2 boys. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
But yeah, I remember back in the day, Mitch asked me if I've ever seen Sunset Riders because Scott is looking for it.
We got it.
Yes,
And
but-
you were
I'm
like
like,
sour when I told you how much I paid
no,
for
this
it.
was like 3-4 years ago.
Oh,
So then I'm like, Scott,
who's the Scott guy?
who's the Scott guy?
Such an asshole.
the hell's a
I'm gonna
Scott?
get the
And
game
then
for
I
he does.
finally worked on your shift, and I was like, and then I mentioned something about video games, and you're like, yeah. I'm like, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
So, I did find Sunset Riders.
Not cool.
And loose cart. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a little.
Oh, it's pretty
got a-
bad, man.
It's
Like,
got a little wrinkle. Just a
I'll
little.
You should
take
just
it
give
off of
it
your
to
hands.
Phil.
Oh yeah.
Take it
Yeah.
off his hand.
Probably gave
Take it
like
off your
$30,
hands.
eh? Anyway, I paid
Yeah.
$40 for it. Probably less than a year ago.
I'll give you 45.
Yes, definitely less than a year ago.
Definitely less
No,
than a year ago.
we got it.
I'm gonna.
We picked it up at Sobeys.
All right. Fuck you. I'm gonna go get it.
You know, I almost put that in my list. But I mean, if you want to talk about it, bring it on.
Bring it on.
We got that.
I gotta make sure this doesn't end up in your bag there on the way home.
We
I
got
need to make
that.
some repros or something. Switch it out.
We got that from an employee who works at a place we shop at.
I mean, there are. Shit.
Who's gonna break it?
Party foul.
Yeah, party foul.
Party
There
foul.
are some stickers on the back, but I don't
that's
really
fine.
care. There is, if you can see right where my finger is, there is a little wrinkle in the label. But other than that, it does play perfect, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah,
And
we finished it.
You finished it. I got about halfway.
You helped.
You were
We
there.
played it here. Well, I was there. I got to see the ending.
You
Yeah,
held the
it's been
controller?
great. This was a major find. I love this.
I can't believe I sold that
Do you
game
know-
back in the day.
How much did you sell it for?
I don't remember. It might have been $5.
Oh.
Do you know when we got that?
No.
We came back from Mitch's wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and we got it that Sunday. We were driving back from Nova Scotia, and you
must have been looking online then.
I don't know what happened, but you had mentioned
I was
that you
driving.
you had mentioned that you had seen it, and you're like, oh, I forgot to tell you about that. I had seen that on Kijiji. I wonder if it's still there. And I checked, and it was. And we messaged the guy, actually an employee of a store we shop at a lot.
He's not there anymore.
No, he is.
I haven't seen him.
Okay. Either way, we bought it from him, and he met us at Sobeys in Riverview.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And he's like,
In September last
he's
year.
like, yeah, trust me, everything works, looks fine, everything. I said,
You know
well,
where I
if
work if
not,
you-
I know where you work.
Exactly.
And yeah, couldn't be more happy with that. That was a great pickup.
Get out my face.
I am super, super happy with that. Like, super happy. That was a good pickup.
Oh, Retro Mike is online. He says, Cowabunga, everyone. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga!
I'm excited for your package to get to you. I hope this week that's what the tracking says. It says June 22nd, but I don't know. But
I
I'm
hope it
hoping.
gets there in one piece.
Shut up, Scott. I don't even want to hear you say that. Scotty J Retro said, I have Metal Gear for the Game Boy Color complete in box.
Nice.
I learned a long time ago to never throw away the box.
Attaboy.
Right.
Attaboy right there, yeah. Wish I had learned that lesson a long time
Oh,
ago.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Mm.
I started keeping everything when like Game Boy Advance was coming out.
Yeah.
See, there was a big gap of years where I wasn't even collecting at all. I'd rent my games.
Oh, me too.
That was it. And, one and done. You know, that was it.
Well,
Back
we've
in the
taught
day.
Alex. We've taught
Yes.
him.
I taught
We
him
actually have his Switch Lite Pokemon box down here because
Yep,
we were like,
yep.
don't you throw that out. He got it for Christmas. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ugh. You don't throw that out, and he didn't.
Parenting done right.
Yeah, yeah, we're parenting
Good job.
right. We're
Good job,
doing a
guys. Cheers.
Yes. Attaboy.
I cheers you, but my glass is empty. What the hell? What
Why do you have one of my nice glasses?
You left it upstairs. I bought these for you.
All right.
If you break it, you're getting a spanking.
Maybe I'll break it. Intentionally.
Should we switch sides?
Phil, we're gonna have to power through these games.
All right.
Look at what you're pouring. What are you doing?
It's fine.
That's like
I'm
This is
not
not
bitch.
Coyote Ugly there. Get your shit together.
Let's go
Get
with
on the
this.
table.
Oh, you're doing a pick of your own now. Huh?
Yes,
He wanted to save that for you.
I did.
We almost talked about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So, one of my very important picks. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. So I knew nothing about this series.
And I know nothing right now of this series. And most people.
Well, do you know?
Maybe in the same
that's
boat.
kind of funny, because do you know what you played last week that is actually from this?
Really? Catherine?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Same kind of style puzzle game? Or
No.
No.
It's just the same team.
Oh.
So it's the same team that made Persona
Oh,
4.
Persona. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Retro Mikey's streaming Last of Us 2 tonight.
Oh, well, we can't watch it because I don't want to ruin it for me.
So Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. The only reason why I bought this game back in the day is because I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I loved that. That was the reason for me to get a PS2.
You were watching the live stream last
did.
time when I talked about
Do you know what that game was?
the game that I got the demo disc in. I can't remember.
Resident Evil Code Veronica X.
I have
Really?
so much. I
Are
have
you
so
sure?
Much, hey,
I
I
have
have
it
so much to add to this. I'm going to go to the
because
bathroom.
I did the same thing.
Really?
I rented the game and I played the demo and was like, wow!
Yes!
I need to get a PS2 for this.
Yes.
So at this point, I was pretty well versed in RPGs, and then I saw this. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry 2. So, an RPG with Dante from Devil May Cry? Sign me up.
Now I'm interested.
I don't think you'll like it.
So,
This.
alright, describe the game to me. What kind of style
It's
is
a
it?
grind fest.
Yeah, I'm not into grinding.
And it's super hard.
I'm only grinding in the bedroom there.
It's one of the very few games that I had to look up a guide, because I remember some boss fights.
If you find it difficult, I would
It's hard.
just fucking scream.
I remember the first part where I just like gave up on the game. I stopped playing for like 2 months. Because I got to this boss and it was 4 guys exactly similar.
Yeah.
So some would take damage, some wouldn't. So there was like one real one and the rest were fake. But I couldn't figure out how to find the real one.
Was there a
it
tell?
drove. No,
There's no tell.
No tell.
It's random.
Zero. Nothing.
Is it random? Or is it, every
it's
time?
every time you do the battle, it's random.
Random.
So he switches up all the time.
Oh.
So it drove me insane. And then I was like, all right, screw this. I'm checking a guide. I checked the guide. So you have a moon phase. So you have 8 phases. So once the moon is at full capacity, you go against that boss. And then the boss that has a shadow is the right boss.
So there is a tell at a certain point.
If you get to the boss when it's a full moon.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Who the hell would?
No one. Drove me nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
So this game took me about 3 years to finish.
Oh.
3 years?
3 years. And what's even funnier,
You know what? Nocturne is like a little wink.
it took me like 60-some hours to finish it. Like gameplay-wise. That doesn't include all the times I died.
Good lord.
And,
You know what?
the
You know what? I am not, like, when I get into a game, I will automatically go and check, see how long it takes to beat a game.
Yes.
No, not me.
And that will ultimately decide whether I pick it up or not.
I just
At that
start
time.
it. If I don't like it, I stop.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
not
really?
finish a game.
Except if it's Fancy's turn.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, like I've said, like right now I'm playing Arkham Asylum, and I'm loving it. And it should be about a 12-hour game. I'm like, no, that's cool. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's
Yep.
I don't know
that's
that-
not bad.
Onimusha, I think I did it in about just over 5 hours. It's probably a 6-hour on average game.
Yeah.
I've seen people beat it in a little over 3
Oh, yeah.
hours.
Maybe even
Great
2.
game. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's
I loved
amazing.
it. I actually
love
want to pick up the copy
PS4?
on the PS4.
I got it. It's great.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
haven't seen that copy, but I have seen the Xbox One copy, and I don't know why, but I am not a huge Xbox One fan, and it's a
Me
shame because the games are cheaper.
Yes, they are.
But if
Yeah.
I were to pick a system right now, if I want to play a newer game, I'm going to play it on the PS4.
And we automatically do that anytime we go game hunting. We kind of
Yep.
glaze by the Xbox One and we move right over to PS4.
Like we passed on the Resident Evil series, the remakes on the Xbox.
Yes, we did.
But to hold out for that. Look at you,
not even-
sealed game. What
not
the
even
fuck? Is that
open
for
yet.
me? Did you bring that as a
No.
gift? Oh, sorry.
So I actually bought this at Spin It.
Yeah?
Really cheap.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, how is this that cheap?
How
so I
did they
bought
get-
it.
You didn't even peel that sticker off. What are you doing?
It's too hard to take off.
No, you can get those stickers off. Oh, no. You can get those off.
But so this one has a soundtrack, and you can see there's no soundtrack.
That one does not.
So this, they actually reprinted these games because people were kind of scalping them.
Oh, yeah?
So Atlas decided, no. We're going to make our own fucking money.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
we have a couple more comments here. Sky J Retro said he wished he had learned that in the 80s with the NES, Transformer, Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, etc. about keeping them in the box. I had a friend of mine who had a brother that had a shit ton of Star Wars stuff
Oh.
and never opened them.
Oh, really?
Never. I used to
See,
go to her
well,
house and
here's-
she's like, don't touch,
Look,
don't
there's
even go
pros
in
and
the room.
cons to that. If I don't open them and actually play with them as a kid, do I have any nostalgia for the
Yeah.
the piece that I have. I mean,
That's
yes,
true.
it's going to be worth more money, but did I actually enjoy it? No. Do I actually care about it? No. It's just it's piece of money at that point. Really.
It is.
You
I
know?
get that.
Yeah. Do you
part
know
of
what I
it.
mean? Because
Yeah.
all
Well,
my I don't have anything in box complete in my collection. I have a fair amount of toys. I have a fair amount of games, not like huge amount of games. But I really don't collect a whole lot of stuff unopened or
No.
complete in box
No.
or whatever like that because you can pay through the nose just for a box.
But I
Just for a
get
box.
not unboxing that where you already have this one.
Well, that's the thing.
That's not
It
gonna
makes
stand up on its own.
Oh.
Retro Mike has said he can't wait for the package to get there, and he has a couple more packages from others that he'll be all in one video. That's cool.
Awesome. We will check that
Yeah.
video out, bud.
Well, I watch all of Retro Mikey's videos. I try to watch everything I can. And Mike Hunter said, you have both copies of Code Veronica X on either side of Scott.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
sweet.
So you're
He
being
doesn't have
framed.
the demo disc though.
Fuck.
Oh, you killed him a little bit
Dick.
inside.
You gotta be a dick, don't you?
I gotta look for it.
Oh.
But yeah, after this game came out, it just kind of threw me into this whole Japanese world.
Yeah.
And then this came out, Digital Devil Saga, which...
How is the Japanese education coming? I know you were learning.
You
trying
were
to
learning
learn.
the new language.
Itadakimasu?
No, I don't. What did I say?
We?
What did I agree to?
Thank you for the meal before eating.
Oh, we are going to have pizza?
Oh!
Mm.
Yeah.
Kochizo samashita.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for the meal
Ah!
after eating.
Oh, the
Itadakimasu.
important things.
Yes.
How do you say beer?
Biru.
Oh, see?
Oh yeah, I got a sign over there that tells
Yeah,
me
like
how to
that
ask
book-
for a beer in every language.
Like the Parasite Eve book, I was trying to figure it out, and I can't figure out the kanji yet. I'm not there yet, but it was Parasaito Eve.
Ew.
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 At least
Parasite you.
From what I could make sense of it.
Did I hear you say these are kind of like Catherine? Or did I?
So, Persona 3 and 4. 4 was a late PS2 game.
Yeah.
So after that, they were trying to figure out how to make a game for the PS3. And they couldn't really figure it out, so they made Catherine as a test.
Oh, okay.
So if actually that book I gave you, it actually explains that.
Oh, does it?
Yep, yep.
Yay.
All right, let's talk about that right now. You donated to the collection
Yay.
the soundtrack and
Art book.
art book for Catherine.
Mhm.
Which copy? PS3 or Xbox?
It was PS3, but I
PS3?
imagine it's the same
Probably
as
the
Xbox.
same thing.
Yeah.
I picked that up
Super
because...
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jen was like, she goes, he gave it to me when she wasn't in the room. She goes over there, she's kind of flipping through the pickups, and she's like, I don't remember getting that. It was pretty cool. And I'm like, yeah, Phil just gave it to us.
Yeah, we picked up 2 copies, one on Xbox, one on PS3. I didn't realize that you had given it to us, and I didn't pay attention when we were at Pawn Shop when we bought it, because they always go through to get your manuals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because they
I
have
gotta
them aside. They don't have them in the case.
I would say
People just steal them.
99% of my games are complete with manuals. There are a couple that do not, that drive me crazy,
And you
but
could probably
are
name them.
expensive games to find in general.
Mhm.
Once I do find those games complete, I will trade in my incomplete copies, unless you need
Yeah.
a copy and you want to do a swap.
Well, I might.
Because there's games you have like 4 copies of, apparently.
Yeah.
But that's what I'll do. Like if I get a complete copy of something, maybe I'll put a feeler out there for everybody there. Say, hey, I got this game. It doesn't have manual, whatever. But is anybody looking for a trade? It could, because those games that I pick up that aren't complete are usually expensive ones. They're harder to find. So, yeah.
Yeah, this one right here. My mother asked me.
Digital Devil.
So she was going to
Saga.
Fredericton, and see where I'm from, up north. You can't get these Japanese games. They just don't come out. So I asked her. I'm like, all right, Mom, write this down. Shin, Megami, Tensei, Digital Devil Saga. She's like, what?
Say again?
But she managed to get it.
Oh.
Good for her. That's a
And-
good mom.
Yeah, this is my copy. So,
It is.
which is also really cool with this game. This is a 2-part game. So it came with just the first game when it came out, and with a little cardboard piece for the second game that wasn't coming out till next year. So once you do get the sequel, you can actually put it with your box set.
And you have it complete.
Oh yeah, I had it complete.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool. That is really cool. That is cool.
And that's another game.
Like I said before,
a long time.
I am not a big collector of the what do you call it there? Like
the collector's edition.
the collector's edition
Well, me
stuff,
neither.
where the special, like we went and bought our Last of Us 2 game.
Well, there
and
was
I
a
see
small
like
one, and then there was a big
I
one.
see like big box collector's edition
Yeah,
stuff,
but they
and I'm
don't-
like, I don't have room. I don't have room for all those big boxes.
The big problem I find today is digital.
Yes, that is a big problem.
I don't want a digital copy of the soundtrack if I'm buying a collector's edition.
No.
Which is what Dark Souls was doing after a while, and Bloodborne, which kind of ruins it.
Hey, how do you feel about the all digital console coming out?
PS5 you're talking about.
PS5.
Well, see, I don't find it's a big deal because PS4 games, you don't get nothing with them. You don't even get a book.
No, you don't.
You
no,
don't.
So
you don't.
what's the point? And even then,
For some
you
reason,
have the
I
game.
like them. I still like it on my
Oh
shelf.
yeah, I like looking at my shelf and being
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to play that.
Exactly.
But even then, you take that game, you put it in your system, and it's going to be update.
Yes.
All right.
That disc is just basically a key
Yep.
to download
Yeah,
the
it's
digital
true.
copy.
So
That's
then,
true.
all right, you don't have enough space. Start deleting
Son
stuff.
of a gun.
All right. Oh, you need double the space because that's just PS4. Why?
Yep.
So then you go, you download your thing, and then you go back to download all your stuff again because it's smaller. It's just, I don't like it. See, this is why I like older games. You put it in, you press power, that's it.
That's it. That's
it.
true. That's true.
You don't need updates,
Since
nothing.
we're talking about this, we want the game community to congratulate Dennis on his purchase of a PS4.
You're finally there. You're a big boy now.
Look at you! Look at you! He hasn't picked it up yet because while Jen and I were out game hunting yesterday, we actually found it, and it was a good price. I'm not gonna say what price was, but it was a good price, and it was a new console.
1 terabyte.
It was the 1 terabyte.
Yeah.
It was the slim. I pulled it in the box. You're like, damn, that's thin. I'm like, that's small.
thin.
It's pretty thin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's a newer console. It's everything. Looks brand new. It looks brand new. He hasn't even seen it yet. So I know you're watching, and I know you're itching to come here after work tomorrow. So tomorrow night he's gonna show up here. It's gonna be a swing shift. He's gonna take that
Nice.
sucker home. He's gonna have a pick. He's
Of
gonna have the
whatever?
pick of PS4 games in my collection, whatever he wants, because I know he's gonna take care of anything that's in it. You know, I don't have to worry about him wrecking anything. His stuff is mint all the time. He can pick what he wants, except for Last of Us 2. You can't pick that one. I'm playing
No.
it. And you can pick whatever you want, buddy. Go home and you have fun.
You're going to have fun.
Yes. It's a great system. I love mine. I love mine.
Retro Mikey said, "Night guys, I'm going to go finish my setup for my stream, and congratulations, Dennis, on the PS4."
Right on, buddy.
And I'm going to watch your stream on the replay there, Retro Mikey. As far as we've gotten so far in the game, if you get past that, then I press stop until we get there.
Yeah, I don't need any
no
spoilers.
spoilers.
No spoilers. We've been waiting for this for a long
Well, I compare that to your Final Fantasy
time.
VII remake,
Yeah.
and I know that's been
Long
longer
time.
in the remake.
Yeah,
and-
I didn't look at a single thing for the
Oh,
remake.
we couldn't
And then when
either.
I
There-
started,
there are-
there was even a demo out, and I said nope.
See, I
Don't want
downloaded the demo, but I haven't touched it. But I also downloaded
So
the
good.
demo for the what is this? Is it like it's not something Mana? Legend? It's not Legend of Mana. but it's Secret of Mana.
Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana
Yeah.
collection,
Yep.
and I haven't touched.
So
it
that's
yet.
the old school games, right?
That's the collection. It starts off with
the old
Secret.
games, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because they did remake Seiken Densetsu 3, which is Secret of Mana 2.
I love when you explain these things to us because
Oh,
what
okay.
game was it you explained to us one time? I was like,
Final Fantasy?
yes. We were
So
like, it's actually
you,
not
you
one.
think
it's
Final
three.
Fantasy is bad?
I'm like, I'm confused.
Secret of Mana is worse.
Really?
Yeah,
Because I played
Secret of Mana is not the first one.
Well, All right. Let's get into this because I'm not a big turn-based RPG kind of guy. The Final Fantasies kind of turned me off a little bit. Yeah, I know. Insert booze. Boo.
No, that's fine.
But I absolutely love Parasite Eve. And then I put in Secret of Mana that's on my Super NES Mini, the console, the mini console. And I played about an hour, and I'm like, this is actually pretty good. This is a good game. I like it. There's a very, very, very good chance that I'm going to put that in this year. And
it's also
try to
3
go through
players.
It's 3?
Yes, but not at the start, though, right?
No, because you need to get your characters first.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Is it 2-player right off the start? Or do you have to?
No.
No, okay.
Just want to add one last on the Shin Megami. Persona 3. Persona is kind of crazy right now. People love
You played 5?
I did a little bit. Not
What's
a
your
lot.
Thoughts?
See, three's my jam.
Why?
It's darker. Well, no, actually 5 is pretty dark.
I
But
love a dark game.
But I mean, this one. So you summon demons, and how you summon demons is you have this gun-looking thing called an invoker, and you have to point it to your head and pull the trigger to be able to make an attack. That's awesome. Like,
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
But this game, I have good and bad memories about it because I lost my save twice.
Oh.
And
Why?
as you can see right in the back here.
Why?
70 plus hours of gameplay.
Yeah, why? No, why'd you lose your save on the PS2?
My memory card's crapped out.
Oh, man.
Twice.
I've
And I had an official one.
luckily have never, knock on wood, have ever ran into that issue.
That's going to happen
But
to you now. I
if
just
if there's any of these Shin Megami Tensei games that I would recommend to you guys, it's definitely the Persona series.
Yeah.
Even the artwork looks very Catherine.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my god.
5
this is-
looks a lot like
Yeah.
Catherine. It's just, so you're a high school student, and you're going to high school, and then at night you come back and you have to fight those demon things.
This is so cool.
So you have to manage your daily relationships with people.
Yeah.
And if you're getting like more into them and like just upping your relationship, it gives you a boost in your demons that you create. So there's like 200 different demons that you can have.
Wow.
So depending your social links, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It ups your demons, and it's just it's so good.
You know what? I will be 100%
Very cool.
honest with you. 70 hours is
I know, it
a
sounds-
turn off.
This one took
Only
me like 5
because
years.
I have like
Have you opened
over
the art book?
600
Yeah.
games in my
Because I'm
collection.
looking at it and the
and
spine
I
is
don't
not
know.
even
right?
broken, and
I
I'm
know.
like, go gently, Jen.
Yes.
Go gently.
Well, that's what I did.
Yes.
I was like,
I read comic books like that.
He makes me
I know,
read them
I
with
feel
kid
bad
gloves.
about it sometimes.
He's like, be careful. And I'm like, okay. And
Yeah,
I
no,
literally
my
wore
comic
gloves one
books
time
that,
wearing a comic-
you know,
reading a
like,
comic book.
if I ever go and sell them, people will look at them and say, these were never read.
Yeah.
Because the way I fold them over and I keep it, I won't crack it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I won't crack it open.
No.
And this is
And
one-
I love the feel of that comic book in my hand. I could not go to a digital.
I feel bad touching it.
Yes, you know, it's kind of, it's like a dirty
It's like
thing.
my hands are dirty.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm doing a naughty thing.
Mike said Dennis is going to pick up your Spider-Man for sure when he comes over to pick up.
I tell you
That'd
what,
be a good
there.
pick.
I love Spider-Man. I have been waiting for a sale to download the extra. Was it 3 missions there for the extra content
Yeah.
there?
There's
One of
quite a
them's
few.
like Catwoman. Like it's the only one I can remember of.
You mean Black Cat?
Yes, Black Cat.
Come on.
Sorry, getting my fucking comic book universes mixed up. I have a guy at work that told me he downloaded the whole thing. The whole thing is on sale, or was on sale, on the PlayStation Network. So he got it on PS4. Get the whole thing. It was cheaper than what I think I paid for just the disc.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I almost bought the Game of the Year edition, which comes with everything for $30.
Yes.
Almost.
Almost.
$5.
You haven't played it
Yes.
yet?
No. I'm busy playing all this old
Yes,
stuff.
look!
But, you know, like, are you getting a PS5 on launch? Let's just get that out and open there. Right now.
It all depends with the price.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's 700, probably not. If it's 500, probably. I mean, that Demon Souls. If it comes with Demon Souls, yeah.
Oh
That's
my
what you're
God,
going with.
eh?
Yeah,
No, it's
Demon
not
Souls.
coming with a game. I will tell you that.
I wanted to.
I will tell you that right
Don't
now.
tell me that.
Because I do believe the price point on this machine, they're going to take a loss at whatever price point they put it. Their price point is going to be determined on what the Xbox Series X
It is.
See, I don't know. I think COVID could make the console more expensive.
It could.
because there's a limited edition.
Well,
limited,
it's just harder
not a
to
limited
do
edition.
stuff right now,
There's
right?
a limited amount.
Well, that
I think
is
it's
just
because people are like dying for something to do, and they're buying up consoles and they're buying
Well,
up
that-
No,
consoles.
I
you
like.
have to think of the factories, right?
Yeah,
Like, the
that's
factories
true, too.
making them.
I think
It's
the
probably
world
more
is
expensive.
for the most part, the world is starting to turn the page, and they're trying to get back to normal life. And I'm not saying that the COVID thing is not serious.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of places in the world, like New Brunswick now, we have more cases, active cases right now, and they're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna get back to normal life anyway. So,
And it's summertime.
Well,
It's hard
and
to
it's
stop
New
people.
Brunswick. It's not like it's a rich province. You know what I mean? It's not. We're not a rich province. In
we're lucky that
comparison.
we're spaced out quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
for
we're
sure.
doing
Yes.
all the right things. We have been
yeah.
from day one.
I'm not saying it's the wrong move. I think it's the right move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
It's-
channel became political.
Yeah, we don't want to go there, but this is supposed to be
No,
fun.
No.
Just talk about games.
All right.
Let's talk about
I just want to say the name of this game.
I wish you would, because no one else can.
Shin Megami Tensei Reido Kuzunoa versus the Soulless Army. Devil Summoner.
Say that 3 times fast.
There's also a sequel.
Of course there is.
Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 Reido Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon.
What? Would I enjoy this game, or you're like, oh fuck no?
I never finished the first one, so
What?
I can't recommend it.
What?
Oh.
You just want to say the name.
Yes.
Yes, I like saying
He's
that
been
name.
practicing, Scott.
Alright, so I need a pee break.
What?
Do it.
Hey, it's my first one!
It is your first
I
one.
pee twice.
Yes, you
Ugh.
pee a lot.
I do.
Oh.
But you know what? You know what? I can drink all damn night and pee and carry people out of this damn basement in the morning.
You can.
See? Look at this. He hasn't gone for a pee break and almost knocked everything over.
I'm not allowed to go hiking.
It's a part of my strategy. Dennis knows. Dennis knows. He sees me drink all damn night long and never
do.
change.
Dennis drinks all night long and leans up against that wall, but he can't anymore.
You
'cause
can't
his
now,
veins
Dennis.
on it.
We decorated your leaning wall.
Yeah, we
Would that be?
decorated your leaning
yeah,
wall.
he
You
knows
can't
that.
lean
He
there
can't lean
anymore.
on that wall anymore because it's full of games.
What did Dennis do here one night that almost made you kick him out of the basement?
Dennis almost fell off the lazy boy chair, and in the process,
Domino effect.
dominoed my Sega Genesis collection. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, dude, sorry. And you know what? I still have not really fixed it up because when I put them out and I display them, and they're all evenly spaced and they look nice and everything, and I haven't done it yet. That's unlike me.
I know.
Fuck you, Dennis. Fuck you.
I see one down right there.
Yeah, I know.
One sideways.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, dude.
So shut up.
Should I go fix it right now?
No.
No.
No, you don't know how to do it.
I could do it, or maybe I could domino it. Dennis, part 2.
Talk about dominoing. My G.I. Joes in
I
the
stole
toy
your seat
room.
for a sec.
The G.I. Joes, the little 3 1/4 inch. It's 3 1/4 inch. I think they're 3 1/4 inch.
I don't know.
The little G.I. Joes. I have about 100, probably just over 100 of them.
Of G.I. Joes? Oh,
And
God.
you try to
See.
place them in there, and if you mess up and one falls over, the whole shelf goes, and you're like, ah!
Big old G.I. Joe domino.
Mm.
That's exactly it.
Go, Joe!
G.I. Joe!
Are you
I'm excited
you
about
digging
that.
into this? Are you digging into this?
Sure,
This
I
is
can't.
just one.
I can't
Oh.
wait. I can't wait till we talk about that.
I forgot, this is part of Shin Megami Tensei 2. This is actually the original. Okay, enough said. It's really hardcore. Took me forever.
Really?
To beat.
No.
Okay.
See, I've been looking. This was staring me in the face the whole damn time, and I'm like, I've never seen it. Oh, it's a repo.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Hey, if it's expensive, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What? No. What
Let
is
me
the
see it.
actual value of the original? Or is
It
it
never
even...
came out.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
what?
wanna
It never
see
came
it.
out in North America.
So it's a Famicom game? Super
It's a
Famicom?
remake of a Famicom game that was made for
Can
Super
I
Famicom.
see it?
No. Girl hands. No.
They're clean.
It's not even the right title.
No?
Because it's like Kyuyaku Megami Tensei.
That's what I say every day.
So it's actually 2 games.
Every
It's
time
the-
I see
It's the
it.
2
Where's
first
Andrew?
Megami Tensei games. It's before the Shin got introduced. Shin Megami Tensei means True Goddess Reborn.
Hello?
Pretty much all the games is about remaking the world. So usually it starts off apocalypse, everybody dies, and then you have to recreate the world through demons and stuff. So that's basically Shin Megami Tensei. Or Megami Tensei. Yeah, so that's pretty much why it never came out in North America, because it was there's a lot of biblical...
So you're telling me it was a Famicom game? Like Nintendo?
Yep. I've played it.
1 and 2. So you're saying both of those are on that
On
repo
that.
disc?
They remade it for the Super Famicom. I did try playing the original with a fan translation.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hardcore. Like, I like my games hardcore, but that's on another level. Like, it's...
Too hard.
I played for about a week, and I'm not even sure if I killed the first boss.
What?
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, it's really hard. It's a first-person dungeon crawler, so it's a big maze.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever beat it?
I guarantee you, no.
What?
How's that
Guaranteed.
even fun?
All right.
I have a sixth sense of humor. I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, something different.
When we
I
talk
wanna-
about that, do you want us to go get ours?
What?
Yes,
Series of games?
You want me to
Yes.
go get mine?
I'll take it.
No.
No, not to give to you.
But
Just
yes,
to taunt you with.
you want us?
No, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's
Alright.
get through this.
I can go
Little-
grab it and keep it to the side.
All right.
All right.
One of the greatest games ever made. I stand by those words. Chrono Trigger.
This was also part of whose picks? Was it your picks or was it
my
Modern
picks.
Design's pick? It was part of your picks.
Yep.
I'm gonna play your picks in August.
Your picks in August.
Cool.
Name them off. What's your 3 picks?
Chrono Trigger, Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, and Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
All right. So Jen is going to take this chunk of the video and throw it into our
Yeah, cool.
pick video.
Yeah.
Tell me why each
Yeah.
why for each one of those 3 games, why those were your picks.
Battletoads. It's a really hard game, but as I was saying to Jen, if you do get past level 3, which is the turbo tunnel,
You're awesome.
everybody quits there. Well, not everybody. There's me. But most people quit there. If you get through that level, that's serious gamer points. I'm sure there's people. Well, might have did it.
Mike, did you do it?
Yeah, I mean,
You did it, right?
It's,
You did it, right?
it's just, to me, it has the level of difficulty that I like, with still the fairness. Tight controls. That's what you need. The original Battletoads was a little
Yeah,
for controls.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Now we talked about this earlier with the Retron 5, or you bought the Retron 5.
Yeah, don't play it on
you
Retron.
You cannot play
No.
those
Oh,
type
yeah.
of games
No.
on the Retron 5 because there is an input delay.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like microseconds or whatever the
Like game breaking, kind of.
yeah, you won't finish it.
At least to a certain point.
Yes. But if you have original hardware, rock and roll.
Mike says, I finished it, and I assume that's in relation to the game you just put away that you said was the hardest game of life, and nobody's ever finished it, I guarantee.
And the Battletoads Pro.
No, that's probably I Want to Be the Boy.
I want to be the boy.
I don't even want to play that. Nope.
What?
Nope. Not playing it.
Not doing it.
Nope. I don't even know what we're talking about.
I thought we were talking about Battletoads.
No, this was before.
Chrono Trigger.
No. We were talking about your 3 picks and why. You got on the Battletoads and then you...
Chrono Trigger is my pick.
Yeah,
Is it?
Chrono Trigger's
Oh,
in
sorry.
there. Yeah.
That's my bad.
Why is he even here? Oh,
Get
wait,
rid of
I'm
me.
So Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is my first RPG I've ever played. And to my knowledge, I don't even think I knew it was an RPG. So
What gave it away?
I don't know. I just never really. I mean, I was young when I used to play this.
Question.
I mean, I was like maybe 12 when I first played this, and we used to rent it. I never owned it back in the day. We used to rent it, and then the next week we used to rent it again. It's like, oh, the save's been erased. It's like, oh,
Son of a bitch.
start over.
Oh no!
But we did manage eventually to finish it in a weekend, which was it was.
Whoa.
That's a lot of sleepless
That's
nights.
a long fucking haul.
I mean, it's not that long.
No,
Really?
It's just really hard.
I mean, if you do absolutely everything, 100%, it's like 24 hours.
Oh,
that's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Because I'm pretty sure my kid plays 16 hours of games a day.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So yeah.
But I mean, basically, it's Back to the Future in medieval times.
That's what you were saying.
With the
And I mean,
flux capacitor.
who doesn't like Back to the Future?
I love
like
Back to the
really.
Future.
I mean, it's just so good. But I mean, you're in control, so you have the ability to go back like 50 million years, and then there's dinosaurs, and then you go way in the future, and then it's robots, and then you go in the middle, and sometimes, depending what you do in the past, will change the future.
Oh, that's so cool.
I like that part.
Like-
yeah.
Like, that's what makes the game just so good. And after that, there's a new game plus mode. So once you finish it, you can restart with well, it might not be all your armor, it's been a while. But you start with your weapons and your armor and all your abilities.
that's
you have the same
cool.
level. And then you can go for different endings. There's like, I think 10 different endings. I could be wrong, maybe 13, something like that. But there's some special ones that if you start the game, you can actually finish the game in like less than an hour. It's actually doable.
Oh, yeah.
But only on your second playthrough because you're not strong enough the first time.
Yeah.
And if you do that, then you get the super special ending that has all the producers and all that talk to you, and they're like,
cool.
"Oh, we're going to make Chrono Trigger 2. Yeah,
And
it's
did
going to
they?
be great." And it never happens.
Ah, fudgers.
But I do have this. Radical Dreamers. So this reproduction, because it never came out in North America.
Yeah. You
This-
don't believe in Super Famicom? You do have Retro 5
You know what?
now.
It didn't even come out on the Super Famicom. Kind
What?
of. This is what you call a BS game.
Bullshit.
Bullshit game.
That's what everybody thinks. But it's broadcast satellite. So back in the day, with the Super Famicom, you could actually download games through a satellite to play them.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And this was one of them. So this, Radical Dreamers, is a sequel to Chrono Trigger, which eventually became Chrono Cross
Yes.
on PS1.
Oh yes, yes.
So it's not the same type of game at all. It's a text-based adventure.
It's not the same as Chrono Cross or not the same as Chrono Trigger?
It's not even an RPG.
Oh.
Well, kind of, I guess. It's a text-based adventure. So like you see some pictures here and there. There's music, but you just read and then you decide what you want to do.
Oh,
okay, should I go after
Like
this
a
guy?
Choose your own adventure
Yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly. And I only finished it once, and I got the worst ending. It was it was kind of depressing, but it's really good.
How long to play?
I mean, 4 or 5 hours.
Okay,
That's
so it's not like
bad.
you couldn't go for a better
No,
ending.
not
yeah,
bad.
yeah, I could. You can. You have New Game Plus, and
It's
you can
hard
try
though
to get different
because
endings.
I find with games like that, the decisions you would generally make would be the decisions you would make
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
Mhm.
So you'd be forcing different decisions to get a better ending, and it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't be what you would generally choose. So, is it worth it?
Well,
Yeah. Opposed to
I just remember my endings. Like I'm going up against the last boss, and I like tried to like tackle him, And then he grabs me by the neck and he says, "Are you ready to say your final words?" And you're like, then you can choose like, "Please help me." That's what I said. And then he just snaps your neck and throws you down a pit.
Oh,
and it's
shit!
like, what? It's
That sucked.
then the end. I'm like, what? So yeah, it's good.
Kind of
I like
awesome to hear about, but I don't know. I would rage at the fucking TV.
Now because of it. I love it.
And then I have this. This is a fan-made game. It's basically a Chrono Trigger sequel.
I love fan-made games.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Some of them are
It
put
put-
together really well.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, supposedly Square Enix stopped this from being made
Oh yeah.
because they were like 99% done, and there are
Oh.
some moments in the game where it's like, whoa, that's not supposed to happen.
Oh yeah.
But it's really good, and it's way more challenging than the original. I highly recommend, if you're a Chrono Trigger fan, Chrono Trigger Crimson Echoes. Give it a try.
Crimson Echoes.
Mike
Crimson
said,
Echoes.
I did make it past that part in Battletoads once, and that was the only time I finished the game. So he was talking about Battletoads when we were...
Next
We were
new
talking about all
man.
that.
The man.
That-
Need a new
that-
beer.
I got the last
go for a
level
pee
like
break.
5 times, and
That's a lot of games.
Since we're
Step
going...
over.
Why don't you just give me the beer and I
But I
can-
gotta go to the washroom too.
Oh, well, shocking information for you.
Yep.
You did mention that your last game pick for me was Castlevania. Symphony of the Night, we have it.
Oh.
Phil does not. He's trying to sneak it right now. It's not his. It was a Father's Day gift for Scott, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put this over there where the father sits.
Where the father sits.
but I wants it.
No.
But he wants it.
No.
Yes. So, tell me why that is your third pick.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. I didn't play a lot of Castlevanias before that. I think I played
No?
Super Castlevania 4 way back in the day, and I really liked it. And I never played the originals. Then I played this one.
And it was just the bomb.
I remember the first time I played it was before school,
Yeah.
and I remember doing that first boss fight. And then it's like, whoa, is that the game? And then the game starts, and I was like, oh yeah! And it's just everything in that game is so good. The
You mean
music.
like before school, like in the morning?
Yeah,
before you
in the morning.
Were you like, I'm sick, Mom?
No, my mom wouldn't let me stay home ever.
Oh,
It didn't matter if I was sick.
I'm going to ask you the exact same question I asked to Dennis last weekend. Have you ever made up an excuse to stay home from something important, work, school, whatever, to play a game? Have you missed something important and be like,
Of course. Of course.
can you think of an instance that wouldn't get you in
Resident
trouble?
Evil, Resident Evil, the remake,
Yeah.
the one you got on
Oh,
GameCube.
yeah?
But it came out on PS4. I took the day off for that,
Oh, did you?
and I played.
I'm sick.
No, actually, I didn't even say that. I said,
No?
"Yeah, I'm not coming in." Why? Because I don't feel like it.
What did I miss that part of the story?
Remember when I asked Dennis last weekend if there was ever an instance he stayed home to play a game and
I'd hope so.
made an excuse to just stay home? He's like, oh yeah. And then you said,
Resident Evil, the remake, the GameCube one.
Oh, yeah?
But for PS4.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really good. I really liked
Hmm.
it. But aside from that, I mean, there must have been another one.
Oh.
But not a lot.
There had to be.
Not a lot, really.
No?
Nope.
well,
And back when I was with my parents, they would never let me stay home for that. Never.
Yeah.
moms were hardcore in the
Yeah.
80s. You didn't get away with shit. Now kids get away with
Oh,
everything.
my
We're like,
God.
oh my God, let me hug you and put you in a bubble.
Yep.
Back then they were like, hey, if you can walk, even though your leg's broken,
That's right.
if you have crutches, you can go to school.
Walk it off.
Me,
Walk it off.
I was sick in the morning, and I said, I'm sick. She said, well, go to school, and, you know, if you feel bad still around like 12 o'clock, you can call, and we'll go get you. So I go to school, call at 12. She's like, well, there's only a few hours left. You can stay. I was like,
And the school would not have questioned it. They would just been like,
Now
"Oh,
they'll send
Oh,
you the
jeez.
fuck home.
Yeah,
Get
really.
the hell out of here. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You His cough was different today. We're going to send him home.
Give me that thing.
No!
Give me that thing.
But yeah, Castlevania is just such an amazing series.
Did you mention that you can put this in a CD
yeah.
player there? Yeah.
Well, I didn't, but I will right now.
You didn't? I was yelling that on the way.
What'd you say?
You can take this disc and put it in a CD player, and it's
play
going to play one special soundtrack. It even tells you, at the first it says, "So, I see you put this PlayStation 1 black disc in a CD player. Please don't play track 1 because it includes like important data that you shouldn't play." Then it says, "Well, you probably won't listen anyway, so here you go." And then the song starts and it's like,
That's awesome! I like it.
But yeah, I played Symphony, and then I think this was my next one.
I don't even know if I have a CD player here.
You got a PlayStation, right?
Yes.
There you go.
The
1 or 2 would work.
Really, I can throw that in.
Actually, I'm not sure if the 2 has a CD player.
I think it does. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We used to have a 5
What do I do?
disc.
Is there like a different option? I go into like sound.
Well, so in a PS1,
I assume if I put that in a PS1, it's gonna load the game.
well, you have to leave the lid open.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then I think you can close it, or you have to go in CD, and then you close it, and then it's going to read. I think. I mean, I used to take the game and go to school with it and put it in my CD player and listen to it.
That's awesome!
But yeah, after that, I bought Castlevania on Game Boy Advance, the original Castlevania.
Hey.
And it took me a long time to kill Dracula. A long time.
I haven't finished it.
It's a hard game.
No. Yeah.
And then after that, it just... I started going Castlevania crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm still Castlevania crazy. I know I don't have all the games because
Well, I see
the
that
original
one there.
games
It's
are
a
just
repo.
too expensive. But
Oh, God, yeah.
there is the Castlevania collections on PS4. There's 2 of them. There's the original 1, 2, 3, 4, Genesis, Bloodlines, Adventure, and Belmont's Revenge, which are all really good games, except for Adventure. Adventure's bad.
I've got the Genesis one.
It's bad.
Do you have
Okay,
it?
I'll take it then.
The reason why I said that is I think it was 2 years ago, and I picked it up. I picked it up at Parlor, and I think I said to my bitch, "Look what I got!" He's like, "You fucking asshole!" I'm like, "I was just there."
Did you even play it yet?
Yes, I have.
What
I
game
haven't
was
played
that?
through it though. Castlevania Bloodlines
Oh,
on the Sega Genesis, and it's on the Mini. Do you have a Mini?
I don't. Because I've got almost all the games. The only ones I don't have is the Mega Man Wily Wars.
Which is PAL only, right? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And the Contra, I have it on the Contra collection on PS4.
I've got Contra. My label's fucked though on that one.
Yeah, I saw that. He should just give it.
it's like a pissing contest in here.
Yeah. But yeah, Castlevania, absolutely amazing series. I mean,
Now
the
let's talk about this one.
Another repro.
It's a repro, and I've thought about picking up this repro.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have, and I don't have any other repro in my collection. But I thought about getting this one. But the original game is
ridiculous.
How
ridiculous.
much?
It's over
Too much.
$200.
What?
Yeah.
It's over $200.
I don't love anybody that much.
What?
I love you.
12 years ago, there was a guy on Kijiji. I messaged him, and I'm like, he was asking like
Good.
$70 for it. I'm like, well, see, that was back in the
back
day.
then, that was a
So-
lot of
so
money
that was a
for
lot of
that.
money.
I suppose.
So I said, you know what? I'll pay that. He's like, oh, actually, I think I'll ask 90 for it. I'm like,
You asshole.
Fucking
I'm like,
dick.
all right, I'll give you $90. Comes back to me. Actually, I think I'll ask 120 for it. I'm like,
Oh!
yeah, get out of here.
Oh, I would have. It would have been nothing but swear words after
Yeah,
that.
so I was done with that. game.
That's
So,
rude.
Oh, come on, you doubled your price almost. Like,
Exactly.
so yeah, I don't feel bad about getting a repro. The only difference is that your main character is a different color. So instead of being Richter, you have the skin color, or not the skin color, but your suit color is kind of like a tan, which is Trevor. That's why it's called Evil Trevor,
Oh.
which is
Okay.
Castlevania 3's character.
I did not know that. Learning shit every day.
Castlevania,
Castlevania.
PS3.
Oh,
I
I
like
don't have
that
the PS3
one.
version.
That one's cool.
Yeah, this one's fancy. My brother
It
bought
is
me this.
very fancy.
I really like this. It's not the greatest game.
No.
It's like God of War,
Yeah.
but that ending,
I haven't played through the end.
it's probably the best story for a Castlevania game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that ending was so good. I can't talk about it though, but it's good. Leave it at that.
Just take it.
You need to play it. You need to play. I guess I gotta play it all.
Don't play the second one. The second one's bad.
Really? Yeah.
Just skip it.
Skibbity.
What?
Now
Or-
I just picked up this one a couple of months ago.
Yep, Circle of the Moon.
And I had a hard time finding it.
Yeah, I mean, all Castlevanias are hard to find now just because the anime.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which is amazing, by the way. Highly recommended. Watch it.
You were talking about Netflix.
Yep.
We are down to 2 stacks.
Whoa.
I got some extra ones.
He does have some extra ones.
Do you want to pull the extras out before you get through these, or do you want to?
These are special mentions.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I knew he was going to grab that first.
Tekken!
Tekken.
Tag.
King of
Turner.
Iron Fist Tournament. I even got the VHS movie.
You know what? And I'm going to piss you off when I say this. Out of the beat 'em up, that Street Fighter style, Tekken is my least favorite.
I mean, some people like it, some don't.
Yeah, no,
I'm
really.
not crazy about Street Fighter,
I am not either.
but I love
I love
Tekken.
Street Fighter.
Yeah?
But see, I've been playing Tekken. Tekken 2 was my first PS1 game I've ever played. And it blew my mind.
Do you think it's because it has that nostalgia
Yes,
that you
probably.
love Tekken so much?
No,
No?
I still love it today.
Yeah?
7 came out maybe last year.
I haven't played that one.
I used to be obsessed with Street Fighter, so I'm like big on Street Fighter.
You know what, though? When it comes to the Mortal Kombats, too, I don't... The new ones come out, and I'm not, like, in a big hurry
That's
to play
true.
them.
I loved Mortal Kombat 9, which is the PS3 one,
Yeah.
Xbox.
Oh, wait. I think I do have that.
That
And I
was the best one,
started
in my
playing
opinion.
it, and I never finished it.
How dare
It's got
you?
a big story, right? Is that the same one?
Yeah,
story
yeah,
mode.
it has
Yeah,
a
yeah,
giant
yeah.
story,
A
and
giant story.
it basically retells 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
which
I never
are the
got
best
through it.
Mortal Kombats.
I never got through it. Shame on me.
But Tekken, I don't know. I mean, it's arcadey, martial arts.
Very arcadey.
Oh yeah, very arcadey.
Very arcadey.
In
a good way.
It did get a little bit crazier as the series went. Like in 7, you have some cyborg girl that can take off her head and like throw it at you and blow it up and stuff like that.
So she'll take off her head and blow you.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
But I
Maybe
mean,
you're putting a
it's
fun
always
spin on it.
Sounds like a party.
it's always been a little crazy. I mean, Tekken 2 had a fighting raptor, a boxing raptor,
Yes.
a boxing
That's
kangaroo, a
weird.
bear, Kuma. And
You know what? I am not a fan of those kind of characters.
Hey, there's been boxing kangaroos in other
Oh.
games.
At all. No, in every game,
But
I am not a fan of those games.
This
No.
has one of the best bowling games ever.
Bowling?
Bowling. Tekken Bowling.
Oh, really?
It's so fun.
Why would
And
you
each
fall
character
into
that you take has different powers, different spins, and all that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's actually really good.
You need a new case.
What?
Hey, that's my original case from way back in the day.
When you say bowling, that makes me think of the bowling we played here one night in a shopping cart.
Oh,
Marathon!
I don't remember the name of the game.
Oh, shocking, because you ask me every time. Nippon Marathon.
Yes.
It was awesome.
It was
Every
fun.
time.
Yeah, I
that was
mean-
that's a fun party game.
Tekken's pretty competitive. I mean, it's at the Evo. Do you know what Evo is?
I heard of it.
It's,
Extra virgin olive oil?
Maybe. But it's yearly a giant like fighting game tournament. So they have usually Smash Brothers is always there.
I just
Street
get
Fighter's
sick
always
of
there.
Alex kicking my ass in Smash Brothers. So,
I beat him once. It was the best day of my life.
oh my God, she did a
I did a
victory
lap.
lap, and my son had a meltdown.
Yeah, I did.
Very memorable. I'll
Yeah,
remember
it was
that till the day I
awesome.
die.
I will tell my grandchildren that.
Yes.
I will tell my great grandchildren that. I will leave a legacy.
Oh.
What do I swear on?
Conan sword.
By Crom.
Okay.
The
Conan.
complete Chronicles of Conan. That if that wasn't complete, I would blow my mind because it's got to be 1,000 pages.
Do you know what's sad?
You read through it all?
Oh my god. Did
Yes.
you read it all?
Oh yeah.
Good job.
But I want more.
Yes, you and Mike absolutely love this game.
How many
and play it a
pages?
lot. And I'll go on
Scott,
on
how
my.
many pages did you say
I
it
said
was?
1,000.
925.
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
Yeah, Mike's part of my clan.
Yeah, like I see Mike playing when I log on my PS4. There go. I'll see Mike playing that all the time.
That's
right.
And
I'm
I've
with
seen
you,
you guys
though.
play it here, and you know what? I don't have any inklings of even what.
I'm with you
So-
on if something's good, you want more. I've read books that are over 11, 12, 1,300 pages long, and I was like,
Yeah.
why is there not more to
Well,
that book? And I
They
get
ran out of paper.
What
I guess.
blows my mind about Conan is that it's so old. Do you
Yeah.
have
Yes.
it? Guess how old it is.
I have no idea.
Oh, probably way longer than what we think.
Yeah.
I believe the first story was in 1926.
Wow.
You're a huge comic
Oh,
book
that's
Conan
sad.
fan too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got lots of
Yes.
Uh,
You know what?
short
46.
story, 30s.
I am not.
No, that's just when they were
Yeah.
released.
I'm not a big
'Cause
Conan fan. Just not. I
You
like
love
the
the
movies.
movie?
I like the movies,
Well-
but other than that,
Well, see, I wasn't a big Conan fan either until just like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I decided I wanted to start reading more. So I bought this big Conan because I did read a little bit of comic books and I
I
really
love that
liked
there's
it.
a quote from Stephen King
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That's a lot of clout when Stephen King gives you a direct
Oh yeah,
quote.
Robert E.
for your
Howard
book.
is...
Do you want to read the quote?
You should read the quote.
Howard was the Thomas Wolfe of fantasy, and most of his Conan tales seems to almost fall over themselves in their need to get out. And
Yeah.
it's true. His writing is just fantastic. But I mean, I didn't even want to play this game really when it came out. It came out on my birthday, and I was like, "Oh, should I get it?" I was like, "I don't know."
Happy birthday to me.
But see, this is not the type of game I play usually. This is a fully online, pretty much.
And yeah, that's a turnoff for me.
Like pretty hardcore. You can lose everything in a week if you don't log on. There's a lot of
Oh,
things
shit.
that make it super hardcore. So I've been playing this for over a year now. Like
Yeah, religiously.
yes,
With
because
no ending in
It's
sight?
the Bible.
there's no ending in sight. There is an end to it, but I don't want it to end.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you are hardcore.
yeah.
But I started playing this as a single player game, and there's hundreds and probably thousands of quotes from this book in
In
this.
that,
in there.
oh, that's cool.
And that's what made me appreciate it more. And it's so faithful to it, and people don't even know how faithful it is to the original. And it's just,
I get how you feel about this because when I read a good book and it translates well to movie,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, they did such
They
a
did it
great
right.
job. Because I hate when they mess up a good book with a shit movie. So
Yeah.
that would have sucked messing
That happens
up.
more often than not.
And it does.
but I mean, it's basically Minecraft for adults.
Oh,
you
does
are you are not selling it right now.
I'm not selling it to
No.
you,
No.
but I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think I would like it.
Yeah.
Like, really. I got it for free from PS Plus. And that's how I started playing it.
Awesome.
And I got hooked.
But you might like it, Scott, if it's not
No, well I've
those
actually
graphics.
seen.
You know what I mean?
No,
Because
no.
that's what kills you sometimes about Minecraft. Is they're like, why
Oh,
are we
no.
moving backwards?
No, it's not even that. I've seen the gameplay. Some of it there. Like there's probably more to it than what
Yeah,
I'm
really.
assuming Mike probably played it here. Or was it you?
It was me.
It was you? See, yeah, I'm assuming there's more
But
to
see,
it
the
than
hook,
just that.
yeah, the hook to it is really what you want to do. It's like, all right, I want to build a house right here. It's like, all right, well, how am I going to get food? Oh, I'm going to put some fish traps. All right, what do I need for fish traps? Oh, I need sticks and I need plant
I don't
fiber,
want a
and
life simulator. I already have a life.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's my second home. Like
Yeah.
really, I got a house so secure right now that it takes me about half an hour just to get back to it. So if people get in it, like, you deserve it. Like,
Take it,
go
it's
ahead.
yours. You know people are going to try and find it now.
That's why I'm not saying what server it is. Don't worry, I'm careful.
That's awesome.
I'm
though.
more interested in reading the book than I am playing the game.
I
Yeah.
highly recommend
It has
the
no
book.
pictures, Scott.
What?
Well, there's a couple.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It has
pictures.
some pictures.
It's not
Not
reading
much, see?
for me.
There's a helmet.
Oh, Scotty J Retro said Conan for the NES sucked. I had Conan for the 360, which is entertaining. I thought Rastan
Yep.
for the arcade and the Master System looked like Conan, which is it was inspired by Conan.
Yep.
I can't think of that game.
I know what it is.
Oh, thanks.
I
There's everything
I've
up-
never played it, but I know what it is.
Really?
It might even be on PS4 as like an arcade classic or something.
Well, shoot me a message or something because I have no idea. When you say that name, I can't picture anything. Well,
So this is just a special mention.
so
mean-
we are officially through your top
10.
60 games.
No, there is no end to it. What are you talking about? But I have a lot of good memories with this RPG Maker. So you
I've
make
seen this before.
you make your own game.
Yes.
I mean, if you have the creativity for it,
no.
you can do it.
You can't do it, but someone can.
No,
But, like-
I don't.
I recently got this a couple months ago, and I started making a King Conan RPG, just because I can,
Because you can.
and it's great. I just really have a fun time
Now,
making
see, that
things
makes
work.
me. I'm like, oh yeah, but I don't want to make the game. I want to
Well-
play the game.
Could you make the game so Scott can play the game?
I mean, it's going to take me a long time. I mean, you make everything, absolutely everything,
Oh,
That
I
is
know.
super
I
cool,
know.
though, that
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
make
yeah,
your
yeah.
own game.
and it doesn't even censor you.
That's
So
awesome.
you can really make anything.
Oh, you have to censor me. We've learned. I have to be censored.
Is there any censoring you?
I have to be censored.
There's no censoring.
I should have a T-shirt that says I need to be censored.
Yes, I agree.
And, Binding of Isaac.
This
I've
game,
heard about that.
I've heard about this
Yeah.
game, and it is weird and
It's weird.
in a
It's
good way.
creepy. It's basically it's a roguelike. So each time you play, it's different. You'll never get the same game twice. Well,
Oh.
at least it's extremely rare that you'll get it again. But there's millions and millions and millions. So it's basically like a top-down old-school Zelda. So you have your dungeon, you go up, and then you can blow walls to go through it and all that. But you get items, and you power yourself up, and there's hundreds and hundreds of items that you can change your character with. Like sometimes you get like a screw. It's like, all right, what does this screw do? Well, it might like screw your shots up. And you
Oh.
also like screw it in your head. So each thing you get changes your appearance too, and it
Yeah.
gets pretty hectic. I do like the original more.
what's the original one?
So I prefer the Rebirth. This is
Aftermath.
Afterbirth Plus. It seems like there's so much in here that it's really hard to finish.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Because it's almost
overwhelming.
too random.
Where's the what system or what's the Rebirth on? Is it on the same?
It's on
system?
PS4 also.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It was originally a PC game.
Okay.
Same guys that made
I like weird.
Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy.
Jen will be into that more than I would.
Yes, I like weird.
This
Good.
is something I would be in
Yes,
more.
I could see
I
that.
actually have the free digital download of this game
Oh, really?
on the Xbox.
Alien Isolation is one of my top PS4 games.
You told me a few stories about this.
Oh, I I got scared.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Yes.
This
He
is my
could
shit
not-
right here.
You said
So,
you've had nightmares.
I had nightmares.
Yeah.
It's a long game. It's like 26 hours or so. And so you don't... At
Play
least,
with the lights on?
No. I played it lights off, got my headphones in,
Oh, no!
cranked that noise up.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, if you like Alien, the movie, at least the first one, this is basically what it is. And it's just so freaky. And also...
I want to play it now.
The first one. The first one was really good.
I did start the game on the hardest difficulty.
Of course you did.
Well, it says once you choose your difficulty, it says if you want the maximum experience of this game, choose the hardest difficulty. I'm like, I'm in. So you don't even see the alien for like the first 2 hours. So it really creeps you in.
Well, yeah.
And then when he comes in, it's like, holy crap. And then you're like hiding, and you have your little sensor bar thing. You're like, and you start running, and then he hears your footsteps, starts chasing you. He's like right behind you,
Oh,
grabs you,
God.
stabs you through the like. It just so crazy. I actually screamed once when I was playing. I've never done that with another game, but.
So you basically shit your pants for 2
Yes.
hours, and then you shit repeatedly for
Yeah.
the rest of the game.
Yeah, because you don't get a lot of weapons. Like, you do get a handgun, but you get maybe 30 bullets through the whole game.
That's not gonna be
That's
You-
gonna last me 5 minutes.
You can't kill it. It's the ultimate being.
So what is it, like, just a deterrent? Hey, I got a handgun. Don't fuck with me.
Ping.
no, it's going to keep coming straight for you.
Yeah.
It's only for like humans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or if you want to kill yourself.
Well, see,
no, I can't do the same
See
one.
what, like my scariest moment. I was like walking into a place and there was some humans. I'm like, oh yes, fellow humans, and they're like, what are you doing here? I'm like,
Hey, guys.
I'm just going to keep going. And he's like, get out of here! I'm like, I am.
I'm going.
I'm like, I'm going. And then they start shooting at me. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And then, well, once the shots go off, then the alien hears it.
Oh, yeah.
So then, alien starts coming, then starts stabbing the guys. I'm like, oh my god! And they start running. And then it starts running after me and just kills me. I was like, no!
It sounds terrifying. I don't want to
It
play
is. I woke up in sweat from nightmares. Just aliens chasing me all over the place.
Oh, we gotta play that one.
And it kind of blows my mind that it got bad reviews.
It did. It
Yeah,
got
and I-
shit
and I
for
just
reviews.
don't
And the
underst-
game is cheap.
Yeah.
Although last time I seen it was cheap.
Because, I mean, if you like Alien,
Because people are big whips.
it's not an action game. It really isn't.
No, it's just kind of
It's an
a
evade game.
survival.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mike
don't even
says
know
he
the
thinks you would like Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yes.
Binding of Isaac, right there.
For some reason, I think I have seen game reviews or somebody talking about it before, and it was different in a good way, like weird.
Like
Oh,
Catherine
it's weird.
is. Catherine
Yes.
is a good
Yes.
weird.
Yes. Yeah.
I love what the goats say. I was like, tell me
Yeah.
more, Mr.
Yeah.
Goat.
How
You
long
tell
does it
me
take to
more,
go
too.
through this game? And how much is this game?
I might have paid 40 for it.
That's
For the
doable.
physical?
Yeah, that's
That's
doable.
doable.
I mean, to get through it, it can take half an hour to a couple of hours.
Even better.
Yep.
But I
Even
mean,
better. That's Good Friday night.
you might be able to finish it once out of 20 times.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's awesome, though, that you get,
I
even though
die,
it's a
I
short
die.
game, you get that replay value
Well,
over
that's
and
the
over
thing.
and
Each
over
time
again.
you play is totally different. And there's co-op.
Ooh.
Up to 4 players.
Ooh, I like that even better.
It kind of makes it harder a little
Does
bit.
it? Yeah?
It depends who's playing with you. If you have someone
I'm gonna
that
make it
knows the
hard.
game, like if you would play, I would join in at the right times.
You'd
and
help.
get out
Yeah.
when I shouldn't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I have to take your health.
Fucker. I probably don't have a whole lot of health left.
It is a hard game.
I'm like mentally adding games to my wish list. I'm like, yes. I want to play them all.
Check.
Check. I'm gonna keep a lookout for both of those games now.
Yeah, Because, I mean, this is super cheap.
I did see that.
I mean, you used
Not
to
recently.
be able to find it for $10.
Yeah. No, yeah, you did.
Because, like I said, it got reviewed poorly. And it's a shame.
Yeah.
What were people
Because they'll never make
expecting?
another one.
It's very
No,
much
they won't.
like you said. It's very much like the first Alien movie.
Yeah. Because
So what were people expecting?
there's one alien. And he's chasing you everywhere.
Well, yeah.
I think that would be
Sounds
a
good
good
to me.
game to play with Dennis.
You want to play it tonight?
We can
Yeah.
try tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
I'm gonna shit myself.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
I love this is my jam.
That's her
I'm
jam.
all about
Watching
this
Jen
stuff.
scream and
I
cry.
love being
I'm
scared.
a fan of that.
I love being
Yeah.
scared.
You must have seen Jen's
Oh, yeah.
first play
Oh,
of
yeah.
Biohazard.
I think I can do
You
a
should have
better
been
job
here.
now.
You should have been here. It was hilarious. I was in tears.
I know
at
how
some
to play
point
it,
laughing.
right? I'm watching.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to watch her struggle.
I think so too.
I think we should drink and watch her play. And she'll freak out. It'll take her twice as long to get anywhere. But
We're gonna be here.
we will
all
drink
night.
twice as much beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes it easier
Yeah.
for me to drink.
Yeah. I think after the live stream, Jen's gonna play this game. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome.
I was all in when I was like, yeah, we're gonna play this. And by we, I mean them and a lot.
Why do you have an
Yeah,
empty
it's like,
glass over there?
I don't know, loser. Scotty J Retro said, I really enjoy the Alien games, even the Alien versus Predator games. Turn the lights off and put on a headset for the ultimate experience.
Since we're talking about alien games, I bought some PS3 games from a guy.
Yes.
Recently, he told
Alien
me to
versus
keep,
Predator, right?
Yes. He told me to keep an eye out for Alien Trilogy on the PS1 for him. I want to know what that is, because I don't have it, but I have seen it on eBay, and I haven't gone and checked the... I haven't gone and checked some gameplay on YouTube like I usually do.
Man, I'm trying to think. But
No?
I don't remember.
You're drawing
that.
a blank. Wow.
Yeah, I don't do that very often, but
Wow.
I mean,
We
I
stumped him. We
I
stumped
remember
him.
it was the
Alien
fourth.
Trilogy. I do believe it's a double disc on the PS1. I would love some people to comment on
Oh,
this.
Jesus, Dennis.
What?
Record Alien, please. He wants to see me shit myself on camera. I will cry. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to wake up in a sweat and scream, fuck you, Phil. That's how I'm going to wake up tonight. In my
I'm
dream.
never
Like,
gonna sleep.
nightmare.
Well, I mean, that's the point.
Dennis, how pumped are you to get your PS4? And what game do you want to borrow? You probably don't remember exactly what I have in my collection over there. Phil's eyeing them up there like it's a friggin' piece of ass.
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know.
Spider-Man's awesome. I would think he's going to lead towards God of War. I don't think Witcher is up his alley.
Uncharted's there.
Uncharted 4 and
yeah.
the
Yeah.
last one, what's it called?
Uncharted, the last one.
No, I can't read it from here.
Uncharted Collection?
No,
No.
she'll have to read it. I can't read it from here. That's too far away. I also have...
A Thief's End?
What?
Yeah, which is 4.
No. Shit.
Yeah, put that back. We just said that.
I know what you're
Oh, I got Resident
The
Evil...
Lost Legacy.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Two girls.
Yes,
Yeah.
2 chicks. 2 chicks, 1 game. What else do I have? I got Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Highly recommend.
Yes.
He wants to
we're
know,
not
what
going to be
do
playing
you
it.
recommend?
What do I recommend?
The Last of Us 2, but you can't have it right yet.
I loved Spider-Man. I think you would absolutely love God of War, and I had a hard time getting into it. Yes, I know. Shame on me.
Mike would recommend
I
Dark Souls
totally
3
get
and
ya.
maybe Phil
It's
would
not
too.
my jam either.
There was a lot of what
Walking
pissed?
around.
Do you know what pissed me off? Those stupid vines. It was like a puzzle I had to fucking cut.
I didn't even get there. I played an hour and I was like,
Oh no, I played about 8 hours, and I was like, oh, fuck this. I was completely pissed off for at least the last 4 hours of that 8-hour play. I was completely pissed off, pushing through, and just pissed off. But I will tell you what, the gameplay is actually really good. The graphics are amazing.
Oh, they are amazing.
Some of the fights are just mind-blowing, but everything in between was pissing me off. Absolutely pissing me off. Those chests you had to open up to like upgrade stuff. I had to. It's like figuring out a lock. We'd be wrapped in vines. I had to throw my axe and cut them in a certain sequence. It was pissing me off. It was every one of them, and it was a puzzle game. But Dennis loves puzzle games. So, saying that, I think you would love it because you love the God of War series. If I had to say, all right, Dennis, this is one game you should play first on your brand new PS4 system, I think I would recommend the God of War. Even though I want to play or want to finish this game with you here, handing the controller back and forth, I think that you would enjoy it the most at home.
Dennis said you get to decide which game I play. I didn't even have a vote in that because Scott just like, yo, that's the one.
I mean, I think he'd like it.
He
loves Last of Us,
that's
right?
True.
I find that's what I find it is. It's basically God of War, Last of Us.
A lot of aspects.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of walking. They talk.
There's
and,
a lot.
You have your kid, and he goes around, and it's just like Ellie, and
That's
it's
true.
the puzzle
That's true.
parts that piss me off.
Yeah.
But Dennis
give me
really
some.
enjoys puzzles.
Dennis loves puzzles.
see,
Give me some puzzles, and I'm fine. But don't make me solve puzzles every freaking 5-10 minutes. You're gonna piss me off.
I need to say
I'm
hi
not
to
that
Sienna.
smart. I'm just not that smart.
That's why I think you're going to hate Parasite Eve 2.
Really? A lot of puzzles.
And I quit. I never finished it.
Really?
Because I got
What if
stuck.
I have a strategy guide?
Well, you might then.
I have to say hi to Sienna because she's on here because she was like,
Hey, Sienna.
Jen, it's Sienna. I totally forgot about today. And then she put, I'm using Angie's phone. I was freaking out when I seen you were live. I was like, oh no, over and over again. I was like, this was today.
Oh.
Well, you missed about 60 games. And I don't even know what kind of rant we got on. We got on a what should Dennis play rant. My favorite game, if you told me, all right, you can only keep one game over there.
No!
I can only keep one game in that stack. That's going to be Spider-Man.
I'm keeping The Last of Us 2.
I'd say Dark Souls 3.
See, I haven't played that one yet. So that's kind of unfair. The ones I've played, I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Even though I'm playing the Batman Arkham Asylum, and I'm loving it now.
I don't want to choose.
But when you start to think about comic book characters, I'm more of a Spider-Man fan than a Batman fan.
Yes, you are.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, big time.
That's
Cool.
Why are you not why are you not as much a Batman fan? I already know the answer to this question.
I don't know. Do you know?
I think it's because he's not really a superhero. He just has.
He's a
millionaire that has a lot of gadgets.
I think that
that's what
part of
makes
his
him great.
character is great. But there's
not a lot of.
I love Spider-Man's story.
Evolution,
I love his
where he got
superpowers. I love his the movies are amazing just to even watch.
Bonesaw's ready.
Yeah. But Spider-Man is not my favorite character.
Oh God,
comic
no.
book character. It's very close between the Hulk
Wolverine
and Wolverine, but
How did you guess?
Wolverine is my favorite.
Yes.
And I do have a Wolverine game on the PS3 that I haven't played yet.
Do you know what?
Dude, it's so good.
Do you know what?
I know, and it's you know what? I'm doing this thing where Dennis recommended I jump from system to system and games. So I'm playing the Batman right now, and I really want to play the Wolverine game, but I'm leaning towards playing PS1 game next, and I have a few games in mind. I don't know what to jump to. Jen's gonna be taking the. I don't know if I should say it.
Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
All right. Well, she's taking that pick off my list.
Yes.
Because I really want to play that. You know what I'm talking about.
Scott.
It's over there.
You know what? You say Wolverine's your favorite, but you have a Hulk tattoo.
Yes, but you know what? I haven't found a good Wolverine tattoo. Black and gray. That's my style.
But you got Hulk because
Should get the X-Force Wolverine. Black and gray.
Why can't I picture that?
I don't know.
that's
It's a
your
thing.
problem.
I can't picture it.
And
It's a good series.
Sienna said,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, Scott, Arkham Asylum is awesome."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Sienna
Yeah.
played it?
Yep.
My favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. So I do have some PS1 games in mind. Some recent pickups. I am thinking of. I may play Soul Reaver. Pretty good game.
I love The Legacy of Kain.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Great story.
I honestly haven't played that. I don't. It's been so long. I don't know if I played it all the way through. But
It didn't
it
age
has
very well.
no, and that's what I'm worried about. But
Yeah.
but when you say that, all the PS1 games, how many of them have actually aged well? And I still enjoy
Well, I mean,
them.
Parasite Eve is still great.
I
Right?
love it. I know. Yeah, no. I love that
I
game.
find that game is still great.
And we were talking
I
before we
find-
started live streaming about Parasite Eve #1. That's one of a kind.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
totally.
a one-off. That's
Oh,
the only game
actually-
mechanic. No, are you telling me there's another one?
No, but I'm going to tell you, Chrono Trigger is a little bit similar.
Well, then he's gonna want to play that for
'Cause-
sure.
Because when you go in a fight, it doesn't go and then go to the fight screen. It's just you fight there.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Just like Parasite Eve.
I like that. Can you move?
No. That's why I said Parasite Eve is the only one like that.
Yes. I have to dodge.
But I'm just saying, like, they probably took that from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so Soul Reaver, also Metal Gear Solid. I know I have played it.
Yeah.
I know I have not finished it. That's another one that's on my list.
Just-
I may
if
touch
if
it.
you
And
do-
you said it didn't age well, like most PS1 games.
Story-wise, it's excellent. It's still
That's-
extremely
That
good.
can make a game
I-
right there.
Do you know
And
what?
that's-
I if you tell me, oh, it didn't age well, it really
Just-
doesn't play a factor
Just
in my.
gameplay-wise, it doesn't play great.
It doesn't play great.
No.
See, that might play a factor.
Yeah.
I may
It
get
might.
disappointed.
It might.
But when it comes to old games, I'm not judgy like some people might be when they're used to playing like PS3 and up.
Yeah.
I can go back and I can play those PS1 games and enjoy them for what they are.
I think that's what you have to go into. You
Yes.
can't compare it to a game from now because it can't compare because the graphics are not the same and they won't be the same 20 years
And-
from now
No.
for current games.
Like I was saying a while ago, like for me, it's all about gameplay first, then music.
Yeah.
Then I'll add the third one for story.
Yes.
But
Music
for me, it's those
sets
two first
the
ones.
tone.
It does
Yes.
set the tone.
Music sets the tone. I will tell you what PS1 games that I played through that I've loved. The music is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I love Parasite Eve.
Oh yeah,
I loved it.
I love it too.
I love it. I like if I could get a fucking Parasite Eve tattoo on me, I think I would.
Where are you getting it?
It's just
Can I
well,
get
yes.
another tattoo?
My ass.
Your ass.
get the Daniel.
On my ass. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. I really love Parasite Eve #1. I hope I like Parasite Eve #2, but the Parasite Eve series I am saving for me and Jen together. So I'm looking at something to play by myself after Arkham Asylum. Like I said, I had Soul Reaver, I had Metal Gear Solid. I don't know. I had that other game right there, but since Jen is going to be playing
I'm
that
gonna play it.
next month, I'm not going to put that in there because she'll be hogging it.
I will be.
I
don't know how
I
you finish
thought
it.
about Dino Crisis. It's Resident Evil-ish.
Yes, it is.
Never played it. I actually have never played it,
that.
but I do have it in my collection.
I tried. I really tried. It
Really?
seems really hard to me.
Really?
Yeah, because raptors take forever to kill. Which it makes sense.
Yeah, the raptors. I mean,
But I mean, I might have been playing the game wrong. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a burnt copy.
Yeah, no, you know what? I had a mod at PS1.
Everybody.
It's in the wind.
yeah.
It's in the wind. I think I gave it to my uncle,
Maybe.
but I haven't seen it in 15 years. I don't know. I don't know where it went.
Let's see, like Soul Reaver. Do you have the original Blood Omen?
No, I don't.
No, you have Blood Omen 2.
Yes. On the Xbox.
Yeah. They're so good.
Yeah.
And the
It's
Blood
hard.
Omen story was really good.
All right.
It's-
I don't know if anybody wants to throw some comments there, but right now I'm playing Arkham Asylum on the PS3, so I don't want to play a PS3 game. So,
Can I say this for a sec?
go for it.
Sienna said she was talking about the Batman game, very hard to beat, but it's amazing. She's about halfway through. And Dennis said he loved the game. And Mike said something about Dark Souls because he's Mike.
Shut up, Mike.
And then Sienna said, what is your favorite console? Person who is very important.
That would be you, person.
But she said
Ooh,
hi,
that's a
Jen
tough.
Scott, and
I will tell you something right
Okay,
now.
I think I
no,
know.
let me
Okay.
say this.
Phil.
Because I started this because we've actually met. We met one person while we're out game hunting that has actually seen our channel.
Yes, we did.
On YouTube, and then I'm like, I'm gonna ask this question to everybody. What's your favorite console? Saying that, like this series, what's your favorite 10 games? Fuck, that's a hard question. Yeah, well, okay, how would
But
you
I mean,
pick one console?
I think I have. For me personally, I think it'd be PS1.
PS1?
Yep.
Mitch, I do believe, would say the same thing. I think you
'Cause
might have said the same
There's
thing.
something special about the PS1. There was a lot of creativity into it.
Because they're limited on what they could actually graphically put
And
out
also, like, you look Final Fantasy VII, right? 97. Came out in 97. Parasite Eve
there. 98.
98.
came out in 98. Same team after that made Final Fantasy VIII, 99. It's like, that's some good games within 3 years.
When did Resident Evil 2 come out?
Resident Evil 2, it might have been 90...
I think it had to be 97 because Parasite Eve 2 was
97,
almost
98,
the same
yeah.
mechanics.
It was around the same time. But that's where I find, like, Metal Gear Solid. Like, that's where it bridged the gap between video games and art.
Yeah.
Getting
And do you
philosophical.
feel like a lot of the Super Nintendo games were more not necessarily kiddish, but kind of, and then when PS1 came into the scene,
Well,
it
you know
was
what? Since
different.
we're talking about Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
Sega Genesis on the other side, which was what I was.
Yes.
I back then viewed Super Nintendo as kiddish because
And-
Yep.
I was a teenager and Sega Genesis
I can see
was hardcore.
Yes, yeah.
I had blood in my Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
It was the sound was, you know.
Well, to me, see, it was PS1 and Nintendo 64. It's
Okay.
like 64 was for kids.
Kids.
And then you got your PS1, your
For
Metal Gear
men.
Solid, so yeah.
I kind of missed the PS1 phase. Now, this was
great.
in between graduation and actually finding a career job or whatever. Me and my wife moving in together. Jen actually bought me my PS1 for Christmas. Was it Christmas?
Probably.
Was it
I bought a
Christmas?
lot of consoles for Christmases.
So, I got it modded. Then I started playing some games, and it was cool. And then the very next year, she bought me PS2 on launch.
Yes.
And
Oh,
that's the
nice.
same one I have over there.
Oh, really?
That,
Cool.
yes, that thing. Speaking of which, I am going to do a refurbish of my PS2
La.
and my original Xbox where I tear them down. I'm not planning on doing a video of this because there's about 3,000 videos of this online. But I'm gonna tear those suckers down, pull the heat sink off, put new thermal paste in, blow out all the dust, just kind of make it fresh again. I did that with my PS3.
Oh my god.
And I'm really happy with it there. Like it runs quieter. It's smoother. It's
my
fresh.
PS3 was so loud. I couldn't sleep with it on.
Oh wow.
It was so bad. Well, PS4 is really bad for that too.
Yeah.
My PS4 is horrible. And it heats up my game room. I have a small game room, so it's just so hot in there.
We used to find that when we lived at our old house on Cedar Street. We had
the 360.
French door. Oh,
the 360 was a heat pump.
Yeah, we didn't need a heater in there. We just had to play a game.
But I was actually kind of worried about the Retron 5 that I bought yesterday because I was like, I left it on for like a couple of hours. Just left it on. Just testing, you know. I like to test my stuff.
Yep.
So then I came back and I was touching it. I was like, oh.
No, it's not the same.
It's nice and cool.
It's new. It's
nice.
New technology there.
Yeah, but you
know what?
You just don't know, right?
Yeah.
Until you try it.
But you know what it is? You know, the big knock on it, especially for me, the big knock on it is the input delay.
Yeah.
And that is just it's the modern TV. It's the HDMI going to the modern TV. It has nothing to do with the hardware, especially.
Well, actually, yesterday I was playing Castlevania Dracula X.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that work?
It worked great.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised because I tested everything I had, and that one worked perfectly.
Oh,
and
wow.
I got to the last
I'm kind
boss.
of blown away by that.
Yeah, I got to the last boss last night, and I save state, and I was like, oh, that's so nice.
Oh yes.
I'll get back to it later.
Yes.
It's like,
have you?
It's so great.
have you downloaded the? It's like the Game Genie.
I didn't put any of the SD stuff yet, but I will because you can put patches.
Yes. You can put English patches in some of your Japanese games.
Because I have some patches already.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
The worst thing about the Retron 5 is the controller. It's a piece of shit.
I didn't even unpack it.
It's a piece of shit.
I took my Super Nintendo controller, plugged it in.
I was a moron and bought 2 of them.
Oh.
No, this moron bought you 2 for your birthday.
Yeah, right. I'm fuck yeah. 2 wireless controllers. I picked it. I'm like, what is this garbage? Click, 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 click.
It's a really bad NES controller.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
I got it for you for your birthday, I think, although it came in February, and I gave it to you right away because I just couldn't help myself. I was like, I'm so excited, here you go. But yeah, I ordered 2 off the bat because I'm like, who plays with just 1 controller?
Because anybody that watches this show knows I'm big co-op.
Yeah.
Big couch co-op guy. You know, and I was talking about this earlier with Phil, it's like, alright, we're having all the people over, we're get to know the gamers, get to know Phil, get to know Dennis, get to know Mike, you know. Jen's like, are you going to do one? You're going to do your top 10? I'm like, I've already did with Alex. I personally want to do my top 10, see if I can narrow it down to 10, like 4-player games, and then split-screen couch co-op games, like 2 different ones.
Well, that's the thing. I could go by genre.
Yes.
I could do RPGs.
Yes.
Then I've been gaming since 1904.
1904. 1908.
I mean,
you noticed it. I didn't know if you noticed the thumbnail on the Facebook. Yeah, it's funny.
Since 1908.
That's a lot of gaming.
It's a lot of gaming. Somehow it was just in his mind because it didn't even exist back then.
But I always have games in the mind.
It's so hard. You know, when I said, okay,
Sienna's going to drive me crazy unless I tell you about her game room. She said, you have a small game room. Phil, my game room is my closet. And then she said, Jen, Phil does not know about my game room. You have to tell him. So it's just her closet.
Huh. Yeah. Well, you know what? I used to have a game room back when I was a wee child with a black and white TV.
Oh, I played black and white.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I used to put a little blanket under my desk, and I'd crawl in there and play some Megaman 2.
Alex does that now.
He does. He makes a pillow fort, and he puts and his bed is so high up now that we cut down his loft bed.
You know what?
He said, oh my God, I can get under my bed. And I just know that TV
that's going under
going under the bed.
I was a basement gamer.
Yeah.
that was my man cave. And today,
We
but I mean,
walked
guess
past.
what? This is, we're in the basement. This is my man cave, but I've done it up.
We walked past.
If you told me they're my teenage self, this is what you're gonna have.
Dear Scott.
Fuck. Are you kidding me? But yeah, we put a lot of work, and I have a very patient wife. So.
We walked past. We took a walk this week, or I think it might have been last week. Sienna and Skylar and I, and we walked past this little CRT TV that they were throwing out, and Sienna was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's an old CRT TV. I want one so bad."
Good for
I think
you.
my mom will let me get one. I'm like, you can get those things for free on Kijiji.
Yes, good for you,
We
sweetheart.
walked
That
by
thing
again
is-
this week. It's still there. It's been rained on though.
No,
She's like,
that's done.
so
It's-
unfair. It's still there. I could have
dead
had
at
that.
this point.
Yeah.
Tell
She
your
wants
mom
one so
to
bad.
get on Kijiji because there will be people posting free TVs, and I really should get on there myself and keep an eye out for these bigger ones, something similar to what I have, because that's gonna die eventually. And
No,
guess
no.
what? They don't make parts. No, dude, they don't make parts to
Oh, I know.
fix those.
Yeah, I know.
So, we used to have about 3 of them, and then we,
Oh,
like
everybody
everybody
had about
else,
3
we
of
threw them
them.
out. And then I got it back into the retro gaming and everything, blah, 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 blah. Can't find them now. So I have to keep an eye out, and if I can get a collection of them, I can just stuff them in storage. That one dies, bring one out.
Yeah.
See if I can get that one fixed. But that's a big one.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's-
I'm sure it's 37.
That's a metric ton right there.
I got a 32 and it's heavy.
Dude!
It has handles on it and it's still a 2-man job to move
Dude,
it.
I'm a stubborn SOB, and I cannot move that out of the basement myself.
Did you try even though I told you not to?
I would hurt myself. I know. I could not pick that up and get it
I
down
was
in the
pissing
basement
him off
myself.
so much down here, and he was trying
Yeah.
to be very patient. He's like, "How about I just
Yeah.
move it myself?" And I'm
10
like,
years
"You're not gonna be
ago?
allowed to. You're not
10
gonna
years
be."
ago, while, like, I'm still pumping iron, lifting weights there and everything, and I'm like, fuck yeah, just do it! And then I would regret it for like 3 months afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have fucking handled that thing all the way down the stairs there, and then I would have had to play games for 3 months straight because I was crippled.
Yeah. I think so.
But that I can't move that one. I don't even. I'm too old now, so I looked at her and I'm like, you're gonna have to help me put that in the newsstand.
And I did. And once I lifted it, we both lifted it. I was like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I was building it up to be really bad.
It's only 1 metric ton.
It's only on. Do we have any more special mentions?
Isn't there some over there?
For what, games?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
No,
off
we-
top.
Oh man, I
talked
can
about
keep
those.
going
Just
for
keep going.
forever.
Keep going. I'm having fun. I'm
The
drinking.
only reason I'm saying that is because if you guys want me to play that stupid game, we're going to have to do it soon. Or
Why?
I'll lose my
Your
nerve.
Edge.
Oh,
What time is it anyways?
fuck that. It's not even 9 o'clock.
Really?
Our time.
It's 2 minutes to 9 o'clock.
Shut up.
Oh, I thought I guess we were supposed to drink on that because you both took a drink at the same time. Let's
Yes.
try again. Okay. Oh, yeah.
COVID.
Mm,
Yummy COVID. Tastes
Num
good.
num 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 num.
I like beer.
All right. Yes. Don't look at my stack. Look at your own stack. I already went through that.
Yeah.
Did you?
These were the special
What do you got
ones.
left? That's it? You're done?
Yeah?
It only
You're
took
done?
Only took 3 hours.
I told you I wasn't going in
Was it
depth
3
with
hours?
everyone.
Wasn't 3 hours, was it?
We've been on since 6. It's 8:58.
Holy crap.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I had
We
fun.
beat Dennis's time.
I mean,
Dennis, you're light late.
Dennis only had 20 games.
Take a picture
Curse
of Jen's
Eddie,
pants
Resident
before
Evil
and
2.
after.
What?
Dennis wants you to take a picture of my pants before and after I play this game.
You just want to see your ass. No, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that.
Ooh,
Good try.
It was a nice try.
So I guess we're done.
I'm just gonna wear brown pants.
I guess we're done. Sad.
Sadness.
what do you mean?
What?
Okay,
I can do another 10. Like,
Do you have another 10?
Not on me.
Okay, well, let's start the conversation. Let it roll, baby. Dennis is still up. You don't have to go to bed for a couple hours. I haven't heard anybody in the comments tell me you
Console?
have to play this game.
Oh, man.
Doesn't necessarily...
This.
Oh, I haven't finished it, but I have played it. You know what?
How
Do you know what?
dare you?
On the SNES Classic, and then you actually put the original cartridge in the machine,
Mm-hmm.
it's a completely different game.
It is.
For the music, right?
Music, graphics.
Mm-hmm.
See? I know what Dennis was talking about last week. Top Gear. Phenomenal music. I'm not sure.
See, you know
But
what? I got a modded Wii.
See, I have a surround sound at my house.
Oh,
and
dude.
Yeah, well, I got Top Gear 2, and I slapped that sucker in. Put that on. That music starts.
Woo!
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly good.
Yep.
Like, Dennis wasn't lying. It's true. It's
That's
true.
full of shit. He's full of shit.
I'm rooting for you, Dennis.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I mean, RPGs. I can go on with RPGs, but
Yeah,
but see,
you know what? I'm not...
I don't want, like, Final Fantasy VII, I could go in depth with it, but I don't want to ruin anything for you guys.
No.
'cause If
No.
ever you
No. No.
play it,
No.
Yeah.
I don't...
I
Yeah,
feel like
no,
it's
especially
that
the
kind of
remake.
thing I want to play.
I don't want this channel to be a spoiler.
no.
You know what? Because I watch channels that I know they get the code. I know they get the code probably
Oh, yeah.
a month ahead of time.
Yeah, to play.
And then
stuff.
about a week before the damn release, they
Yeah,
already
they
have
tell
a
everything.
review out. Fuck you. I'm sorry. You
He's
bleep
not
that out in
sorry.
your mind. Fuck you. You know how long I waited for
Sienna,
Last
plug
of
your
Us
ears.
2? Sienna, plug your ears. Fuck you. That pissed me off. I could not watch... Like, there's YouTubers that I follow, like, religiously, that I watch almost all their videos. And then, of course, they get these codes, and they get to play the game, like, a month ahead of time.
Yeah,
And then they put in a review a week before the game even comes out. That's bullshit.
That's very frustrating.
That's bullshit.
That's
Hey.
that's how it is nowadays.
Hey.
It's all.
We have to get lots and lots of subscribers so we can be those assholes.
No, I
Well, let's
won't.
be those assholes.
No, I won't. I won't be putting
know
out
you
a
won't.
review a week before it releases.
Would
no.
we like the game a month before it comes out, though?
What?
Would we like to have the game a month before it comes out?
Well, I think everybody would.
Well,
Okay,
well, wait. It
I would-
depends.
no,
is
I would
there
s-
a day one update? Because that's a fucking thing.
Don't go there, Phil. Jesus.
What can I say? That's gaming today.
Don't
Mike
get me started.
said you should try Dark Souls 3 with Phil there. Of course you did.
Why you
You'll have a
gotta
chance
get
to let
different? You gotta sing a different song, buddy.
That's his favorite song, though. Bad Scott, no swearing, Sienna says.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Plug your ears. But damn, that pisses me off. You know, Streets of Rage 4. Don't get me started.
We didn't even mention it. You mentioned it.
Don't worry, it's a bad game.
You shut the hell up.
So is 2. I'm sorry, I'll go out now. I'll just take my painting.
What? You know what? 2's not my favorite.
Really? Which one?
1.
2? 1? Really?
Because it's
First
the
one you played?
No, 2 was the first one I played and owned.
That's
Played and owned and beat with every character, which was 3 of them, right?
Because back in the day, you
think so.
only had you didn't get a game every other
I
week.
didn't
like,
play Streets of
Disney
Rage number
kids do
1
now.
until I was in my 30s, and I played it, and I'm like, oh, I love this game. And I still, if you, okay, let's play Streets of Rage number 1. Yeah, I'll play it. And you know what? Number 3, and it's the most expensive game. It is the most expensive of the 4 now.
You don't even want to talk about it.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, but you
I
can't,
haven't played
Started.
4 yet because...
you can't even get it.
Shut up. Because I pre-ordered, like an idiot, I pre-ordered my Streets of Rage 4 from Limited Run. Not knowing, because this is the first time I've ordered from them. Shut up! This is the first time I bought a game from them. And I assumed, like a moron, that I was going to get this on day of release. What was I thinking?
You weren't?
I don't know. Like a moron. Exactly. So I was like, I can't wait. And it was like a couple days. I'm like, oh shit. Like a week later, I told Jen, I'm like, Jen, you gotta check the tracking on this or something. What's going on with this game? Why haven't I gotten it yet? I know it's COVID, but this is BS. And she checked it, and she looked and she seen that, oh, it could take up to 4 months. So from time I ordered, it would be
April 15th.
September.
We ordered it April 15th.
April 15th? Could do the math.
August 15th, but it's saying...
Oh, now they changed it.
Yeah.
F them.
Well, that's what you get when you want a just useless piece of plastic like this.
You shut up. You shut your mouth.
Well, what? Back in the day,
You
get your box, you get a manual. If it's an RPG, you get a big map with the whole world on it. You know, it was a thing. Like, it was useful. You had to read the instruction manuals because if you get Final Fantasy 1, you need that map. You need it. You need the map. You need where the weapons are. It tells you everything about the game because
Yeah.
if
Dennis
you play, like,
completed the first one not that long ago.
oh yeah, I did.
I
like, a
do
couple years
not
ago.
know. Dennis, do you have the complete copy, box, map, everything of number 1, Final Fantasy?
But it's like my Phantasy Star 2, right? It's like I have everything there,
Yes.
and it's amazing.
Yes.
And it's almost unplayable without it.
Yes, but anybody nowadays would just go online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where do I
Yes.
go? Where do I go? What do
Yeah.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? It's different, and it takes away from the game actually.
For sure.
I think so.
Like I've said it before, but I rarely look at guides. There's only a handful. Phantasy Star 3 because I just wanted to get it done. Garbage game.
Oh! Mike decided to sing a different song. He said you guys should play through Ninja Gaiden 3 tonight.
Oh, NES.
I got it here.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've never.
We've already committed to me having a panic attack and losing my mind.
That's gonna be awesome.
I've never finished a
Holy
Ninja
God!
Gaiden game.
Why do I agree to these
You know
things?
what? Sad to say, but I haven't either.
They're hard, man.
They are hard. They're very, very memorized.
Oh yeah.
And not only memorize, but like pinpoint
Let's see.
exactly where to jump and certain
Yeah.
weapons,
Yep,
and they're
But
hard.
The cool thing about those games is that once you do master it,
You know
look
it.
You look like a god. You look like a legit ninja going through it without stopping. That's what makes those games so good, in my opinion. There's so much replay value in like learning them, adapt to it.
I seen a meme that somebody put out that I've been playing my game for 25 years and still haven't completed it.
Yeah.
Did you see that on Facebook?
No, but that's from me with Battletoads.
There's games. Yeah,
Mike,
there's
me
a
and
bunch
you,
of games.
2-player Battletoads, bud. Next week?
That would
Sounds
be
good.
awesome. That would be awesome.
Done.
No, we should
Done.
live stream that sucker.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be all over that.
For some random reason, Sienna wants me to imagine Scott singing Don't Stop Believing in a tutu, and she just imagined it right now, and she feels sick.
Well, I probably wasn't wearing underwear and there's stuff dangling around a mold. Stuff hangs.
Stop talking.
What? And I said, I will now draw Scott because I'm bored.
I guess that's the cue to end the live stream.
I've
Wow.
been never that bored. I love you, but I've never been that bored.
That's not nice. Or is it?
I must draw you.
Like my French
All right.
girls.
Phil has officially run out of games. We've run out of things to talk about. let's.
Somebody gave us a thumbs down.
Yeah, it's time to be done.
It's time to be done.
It's time to be
What?
done.
These motherfuckers talked for 3 hours. Thumbs down. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
Not a thumbs down.
I don't care.
It
It's
happens.
probably our friend Belmont.
My feelings hurt.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking. Alright. Time to go end the live stream, Jen, so we can watch you play.
We gotta get
some...
pizza. We gotta play this game. And I
We-
gotta cry myself to sleep tonight.
Sounds
Be
like fun.
awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
awesome. You guys,
You're gonna
entertain
love
me.
it.
I'm gonna hate it and love it at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
that's
the beer.
how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's finish.
I'm all
this
out of
off.
here. Tim,
Any,
start this up.
Any fun things to say before we end?
Bye!
Yes. Hold on.
Okay.
Conan, what is best in life? To see your enemies driven before you, to crush their enemies, and see their women driven before you.
Now say it in Japanese.
That's not even right.
Alright.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
What he said.
Yes, what he said.
Nice to meet you.